Yeah.
Do y'all want to make test rolls?
I would be down for test rolls.
Do test rolls.
Yeah.
Almost 8 o'clock.
There's a big ol' 8.
There's a big old 8. That's a big
4.
old 4. That's a big old
11.
9.
11.
11.
Man.
Remind me, guys, the moment that Punk shows up, I need to yell at her to do a test roll. Nobody let me forget.
Okay.
Welcome to the game, Punk. Roll initiative.
The moment she shows up, even if I'm in like the middle of a spiel, somebody yell at her to do a test roll.
I'll add her in the chat.
No, don't add her. Just yell at her when she comes in.
We don't like interrupting.
Yeah.
Use the loud voice.
I have just given you permission. It is on the record.
But I like it when you describe things.
She might be just about to hop in because I just saw her Discord
icon
thing
just went
pop up
live.
as active.
Well, while we wait, let me find music for today. Let's go with this one. I like good old Firelink Shrine.
Speaking of music, just a completely random aside from a conversation we were having about earworms.
Make a
Do a
test roll.
test roll.
Sorry, apologies. Continue your thought.
No. There was one of the worst experiences of my life was when I was working a dead-end job at an office,
Uh-huh.
and for a solid week, I could not get the villain song from Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar out of my head.
Fucking.
Let me tell you, that shit is awful. Like, really bad.
Man, this is a weird
Is it-
follow-up to the start of Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls.
I mean, I'm gonna add insult to injury and say I have a cover of that song on Corbin's playlist.
Hi, Punk.
Hi.
What's up, nerd?
Nerd.
Sorry for yelling at you.
Jake's being a bitch, don't worry.
Okay.
Give it to him.
He start tickle me while my mic's on.
Okay, that's
we
fine.
Punch him in the
I
kidney.
was saying how the moment you were going to come in, I was going to yell at you to make a test roll because we just did them. But now we're starting. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeet.
Last time, after the longest day of your adventure thus far, you all began a much-needed day of relaxation. You all were treated to a meal from Corvo, who suggested you all discuss the events of the past few days, and after a while, you all spread out to do a few things, with the plans of meeting up later in the day. Flit spoke with Diana, Rovan learned of a potential means to increase his own power from Theon, Kore threw up rainbows for most of the morning, Corvin checked in with Nicholas, Sarah got a bit of closure regarding her late Uncle Weston, and Lily, with her kind actions, received a favor from the castle's kitchen staff. You all have some sort of plan to meet up later in the day for a group activity, but for now, we are going to continue from where we were. I would like everyone to go ahead and just roll me a d20 to see where we start.
Oh, we just did that.
You
Oh,
did.
boy.
In fact, I should. Well, I would say I would
3.
use the fucking the test
Roll
rolls, but
another
like
D20.
3 of y'all rolled 11s, and that is the highest number.
Wow.
Wow.
We can start.
Wow.
And now 3 of us
There we
rolled
go.
twos.
There we
Break-
go.
Break the
Breaking
fucking
it.
mold.
I gotta break it.
Sarah and I have
broke it.
rolled the same number twice.
That's true. Okay. Has everybody rolled?
Yeah.
Man, y'all suck.
No. I've been telling you do this for years now.
Well, I guess we're gonna start with Rovan. Rovan, you after receiving the letter that you received at the end of our last session, you get up and you, kind of in a bout of emotions, begin combing through the castle halls to clear your head. After a while, you find yourself over by Theon's room again, and you hear what sounds like a conversation. Two voices. One of them, Theon's, who you're familiar with, and one, a smaller, feminine voice, who sounds familiar.
Okay. Okay, this is interesting.
The door is
Anyway.
open.
I don't feel like going in immediately, because that would be rude. I wish to do this subtly but gently.
Okay.
How can I kick the door in without them screaming at me?
Well, the door is open. So...
That ain't stopping me.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm not kicking the door. I may be emotional, but I'm not that emotional.
Okay.
Ravon would kind of take a deep breath in. But before he goes in, he's going to take the, He's going to take the... Oh god, I forgot the name of it.
The brooch?
The thing. The brooch. Thank you. Wow.
Good.
Brain, why? Brain no work. Take the brooch and pin it on his cloak. And from there, he's going to knock on the door.
You kind of peer into the room as you begin to knock on the door. And over by where you were sitting with him earlier, you see a small younger girl with rabbit ears, one that you're familiar with, Kieran Carlisle. The two of them appear to be in the midst of a conversation and sharing a cup of tea. As you knock on the door, they both kind of... You seem to have caught them in the middle. Maybe Theon told a joke as Kieran is in the middle of a fit of laughter. And you knock on the door and they both look to you. And Kieran kind of like waves. Oh, hey Ravon!
Kieran? What are you doing here?
Theon speaks up. Well, based on what your current situation may be, I figured it might be best to bring in an expert on the subject. Yeah, I was told that there's a spirit or something you guys need me to talk to. I mean, I can certainly give it my best. This is a really nice castle, by the way. I've never been this far from home. Theon kind of gestures you to come over to the two of them. And he stands up and offers you his seat.
Oh, no, Theon. Please. This is your seat. Take it. I'm fine standing.
I would prefer to stand. So either you can take the seat or we can both stand here looking like a couple of jackasses.
I mean... Okay.
Do you,
Kind of just...
do you sit or do you stand?
I'm gonna roll a D2.
Okay.
You're flipping a coin.
I'm literally
What do you
flipping
mean
a coin.
D2? What do you mean?
A D2 is a thing.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
That's a coin.
Yeah. A D1 is also a thing.
What?
That's a ball.
Odd, I'm standing, tail,
Well, it's
yeah,
gonna die.
odd, I'm standing, even, I'm sitting. Oh, looks like I'm gonna be a jackass.
So you both are now kind of awkwardly standing across from each other, staring at each other. And Kira just kind of goes, "Should I stand too?"
No,
She
no.
slowly begins kind of raising up from her seat.
This is awkward.
A little bit, yes. Anyways, let's move on to the subject at hand. You have Raikiri, don't you?
Do. Immediately kind of puts hand on hilt of blade.
Do you draw the sword?
Do. I will draw the sword, but gently.
As you draw the sword, you see that there is a spark of electricity that runs up its and down the blade. And as the sword completely exits the sheath, you see a small wisp of a form emerge from within the sheath, and the small fox spirit appears on the floor before you. And Kieran, seeing Raikiri spawn in the midst of this room, immediately, oh my gosh! She immediately like drops to the floor, like on her knees, and starts looking over the spirit. And Raikiri, like equally surprised, like starts like hopping in circles, like playfully, like a fox cub. They just,
Oh my goodness.
they both just start staring at each other. Kieran eventually goes, "You are a beautiful little individual, aren't you?" She slowly reaches her hand out, and Raikiri immediately like warms into it. "Is this spirit attached to you?" she says to you.
Good question. Technically, Raikiri is attached to blade, but I would say yes. Kind of raises an eyebrow, thinking.
Maybe I should explain. So this is a kitsune. Wow, this is really actually amazing. So yes, while Raikiri is connected to the sword, this is still a major deal, because a spirit of this magnitude to present itself for a certain individual, it's almost as acting as if it's, I don't know, it chose you. She then slowly begins to run her hand down the back of Raikiri, and you can see as she does, very small sparks begin to sort of emit from the coat, almost like a series of like super tiny like fireworks. It is incredible to see a spirit like this in this, condition. I've never seen one in person.
They are very, very interesting. You should have seen them when they were at full strength.
You watch as she kind of blinks, and as she does, her eyes turn a bright blue. And her jaw kind of, and when I mean bright blue, I mean like they start like illuminating. It's very similar to what you saw when she gave you ethereal vision back in Gaia.
Oh shit.
And she almost immediately, her jaw kind of drops, and she starts looking over the room. "You have a lot of energy, don't you, little friend?" Rovan, this is incredible. Theon speaks up at this point. "What does this mean, though, specifically? You remember our conversation, yes? Yes, sorry. So what this could mean for you is that Raikiri has, well, as I said before, has chosen you. And what that means is that, and then she kind of pauses and she thinks for a moment. Raikiri is a powerful but benevolent spirit. It wasn't meant to wage war, it was meant to make peace, but it seems to have latched on to this whatever noble cause you're putting yourself through. You could, if you wanted to, if you really tried, you could probably get it to lend you its power. And I don't mean like lend the power to the sword, I mean lend its power to you. Similar to, I guess, a patron and a warlock. But this wouldn't be a pact, per se. It would be a... And you can see she kind of begins, like, fumbling over her words. It'd be a bond. A connection.
Really?
You two would share this pool of power that it has. You two would face whatever is coming on together, and as long as you were to remain on this noble cause that you are putting yourself through, it would help you see it through to the end.
I would not mind that, considering what we have gone through already. It is important,
Right.
especially considering.
Raikiri at this point turns around and it walks like a foot closer to you, and it kind of just plants itself at your feet and just kind of looks up at you and twists its head.
I wish to give scritches.
Okay. You kneel down and you begin to scritch, and before, when you would pet Raikiri, you would feel like almost like a surge in the air. Almost like entering like a room with a vastly different temperature, walking from a really cold room into a really hot room. But this, it feels different. It almost feels like a tingling running through your fingertips. Akiri wants to help you, and it wants you to trust it. But only you can make that decision. And as she says that, Raikiri just makes a little, like, almost like a whimper noise. Just very quietly.
Would you be alright with this? Kinda kneels down a little bit further. You know that we are... You know what we will be facing. You know what we will have to do. And there's no guarantee we're going to walk out of this alive.
As you say that, Raikiri seems to pause for a moment. And then it sort of yips and leaps up, placing its front two paws on your forearm, kind of holding itself up. Theon, next to you, goes, "If I am going to be honest with you, this would also be potentially far less excruciating than the other idea we had." Kieran hears that and goes, "Wait, what other idea? Don't worry."
It is not it is not your concern. You do not worry about it.
Well, it seems like this decision is yours, Rovan. It seems like the spirit wishes to trust you. Do you trust it? Do you wish to take its burden onto you and give your burden to it. Build a bond that only battle may harden.
Through strength, we find glory. Through glory, we find victory. Through victory, we shall set the world free. Let's do this.
You say that and you kind of run your hand along Raikiri's head one more time, and there is a surge, almost like a lightning bolt strikes through the air like a storm, and you feel this rush of adrenaline course through your body as Raikiri begins to glow, and they dissipate and fade away and reappear on your shoulder. Ravan, I would like you to raise your character level to level 11, as you have now gained level 1 Warlock in the Pact of the Storm Spirit.
Ooh.
Nice! Nice!
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You, obviously, will not be leveling up with the rest of the party for whenever the next level is, but I'm going to send you the custom subclass features that I made just for you.
Yo, thank you. Also,
Pact of the Storm
Also what?
Spirit, a custom Warlock subclass.
yo, ho ho.
He does have cantrips now. Rovan is now a Palilock. He's now a level 1 Warlock as well.
Oh shit. Oh wait, now I gotta. I gotta research shit now.
Yeah, you do.
I will learn to add these in a little bit.
Yeah.
First, I must read. So much reading.
And on that note, I think we're going to move on to the next person, if that was alright.
Yeah.
As you now had to take in all the new class features I just sent you, which I will put those in lore drops for those who are curious.
Please.
I'm
the
curious.
best, bro.
So curious.
Pact of the Storm Spirit. In fact, I will read it out for everyone as well. So, through Pact of the Storm Spirit, you gain 2 first level spells. Those spells are Thunder Wave and Zephyr Strike. Through this subclass, you also gain a level 1 feature. Your first level 1 feature is Storm Guardian. At first level, you can beckon your Storm Guardian to your side, acting similarly to a Find Familiar spell. You may summon your spirit an amount of times equal to your Warlock level per long rest. And then, for your second feature, Battle Spirit. At first level, you can call upon your Storm Guardian to aid you and your allies in battle. You may use a bonus action in combat to command your Storm Guardian to trigger one of the following abilities: either Storm Mark or Guardian Essence. Storm Mark allows you to use your Storm Spirit to embody an opposing creature, causing their body to fight against them until they take damage from an opposing source. The target suffers a -2 to AC, suffers disadvantage on concentration checks, and takes an extra 1d6 thunder damage the next time they are hit. Or Guardian Essence. The Storm Spirit can embody an allied creature, protecting them from harm until they take damage from an opposing source. They gain a +2 to AC, gain advantage on concentration checks, and reduce the next opposing damage source by 1d6. You can use these. You can trigger one of these effects in number of times equal to your Charisma modifier, regaining all expended uses on a long rest.
Holy fucking shit!
So, have fun with that, and that's level 1. So, enjoy that. Feel free to put that on your character sheet. In the meantime, I would like the rest of you to go ahead and roll me another d20 to see who we move to next.
Boom! Natural 20.
3.
19.
19, but that didn't beat out the natural 20.
Wait, so we're rolling again?
Yeah. We're just going through the order of operations to see who would go next. Okay, Flit got a natural 20, so we will move to Flit for now. Flit, is there anything you wish to do at this moment in time? Or are you just going to kind of bide your time until the group activity?
It's a good question. You know what? I think I'd like to check in on Reno briefly.
Okay. It has been a little bit since the meeting of the Vanahir Guard has wrapped up. You do go over and you find Reno back in the med bay, kind of taking another. He doesn't seem to be as laid out as he was the day before, but he is laying down. He's got a book in hand. There's a cup of tea by his side. He seems relaxed. Do you announce your presence?
Basically, just kind of poke my head in and knock on the door frame. Knock, knock.
He looks over to you. Ah, Flit, come in, please.
Flit will come in and sit down.
I'm sorry about disappearing this morning.
That's alright. It sounded like it was pretty important.
It was. I'm sorry you had to experience all that and then immediately come to my aid. The guard in themselves is they're kind of up in arms about what to do about this news with Aurelia, but as far as I could tell, our course of action remains the same. And as to gather the artifacts, make sure they don't.
Yeah, I imagine we'd have to, right? We can't let them get away with it. I don't know. I just wanted to see how you guys were reacting to the news, I guess. And I don't know. It's such a weird thing for me to just even comprehend, just kind of on the outside, and I want to help, but I don't know how to.
You are doing plenty enough. You and your group have done more for us in these past few weeks than you could possibly imagine. Frankly, the best thing you can do for us right now is rest and be ready for whatever the next steps are.
Yeah, you're right. You've been running around so much. Hard to catch your breath, even.
Well, I know how you feel. As you can imagine, we were, in our old adventuring days, we were in a very similar experience. Moving around a lot, not having a lot of time to rest, but taking it where we could get it. Just make sure to enjoy whatever activities you're doing, this free time you have, because, well, it will just be all the more meaningful.
Well, actually, I had a bit of a thought about how we were going to spend the day. And, yeah, I thought you might be able to help us with that. But I'm not sure if you're, prepared, because it is kind of magically based. So...
I'm winded, but I am not inhibited, if that is what you're wondering.
Mm-hmm. You're a very powerful individual, Reno. And I know this is something that powerful individuals might be able to do. Can you control the weather?
More or less. I don't do it on a whim, but if there's a request you have in mind, I mean, I can certainly attempt it.
She kind of motions him over a little bit, just to a nearby window. You see out in the far off distance, it's a nice open patch of field in that direction. You mind if we had a lot of snow in that general area?
I think I can do that. And he slowly begins to kind of raise up from the bedside. And he reaches over, he takes his tea and he finishes it real quick. He grabs his staff and he walks on over with you to the window. And you see him begin to cast a spell. The end of his staff begins to light up. And there's a powerful surge that courses throughout the air. And at first, nothing seems to really change. And then you see the sky begin to become more cloudy. Not like a storm, but the sun begins to duck behind the cloud layer. And it isn't long before you see slowly individual specks of snow descending from the sky, gracing the window, and then it begins to pick up into a full-on flurry. A lovely snowy day. He turns to you. I believe that should suffice, yes?
You know, Reno, I'm often impressed by your magical capabilities. This just seems like an excellent use of that of controlling the weather.
I remember I did something similar, well, I would say in my youth, but with another group of friends that I was with a long time ago. One of them had a young boy. I can't remember the name for the life of me. I think it was... I only met them once or twice. Stewie, I think was his name, Stewart? Something like that. But he asked for something similar. He wished for it to snow, and I happened to overhear it while I was dining with their parents, and well, I figured I might as well, right? Not to let down the young child.
Flick grins as she looks to Reno. You know, I think that's what I like most about you. Got all this power given to you, and you use it to be kind. Not for any reason, not for any desire to get something back, but just because you want to make a small child happy.
He smiles, and you feel his hand kind of lightly brush up against yours.
Doesn't know how to respond to that. There's just I imagine there's just like this awkward moment of them looking at each other when that happens. It's just like, what do we do? What do we do?
Go ahead and make me... I'm gonna call this a wisdom save, actually.
26?
26? You kind of begin thinking like, huh, that's a weird feeling. What? Why is he touching my... Oh.
Flip will grab his hand gently and equally gently give him a bit of a hug.
He doesn't hug you back as he's holding, well, actually, if you hug him, his hand would become free, so then he could hug you. Anyways, so as you go in for this hug, you feel his arms slowly kind of wrap around you gently, and you both just spend the next couple minutes kind of watching the snow fall from the sky. It's very peaceful. Are you okay if we put a pin in that?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Awesome. All right, I need the rest of you. So Corey, Sarah, Lily, and Corvin, go ahead and roll d20s for me.
2.
2.
11.
15.
4.
We're gonna go with Corvin. Corvin, is there anything else you would like to do right now, or would you like to wait until the group activity?
Random question. Has our this is just my own memory failing me. Did Aura have any kind of like firearms experience or no?
She does, yes.
Okay, cool.
She does have a flintlock, an assortment of flintlock pistols for her and the crew.
Ah, interesting. Okay. But no, he doesn't really particularly have anything outside of just kind of mulling about.
Okay. Then, in that case, the rest of you, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and roll d20s for me. Apologies.
18.
2. Again.
Corey's on a roll today.
We sure do love single digits here.
All the single digits. All the single digits.
All the single digits. Put your dice up. Okay. We're gonna move to Sarah. Sarah, after a unspecific amount of time, you find that a few individuals have come to help move Weston's body to under the Akodea for safekeeping. You are able to help organize that effort, make sure that they don't drop the body and everything. That takes some time, and you now find yourself in the midst of town over near the Akodea. Is there anything that you would like to do?
How close to the Akodea would I want to say it was the blacksmith be?
Not super far. It wouldn't take any more than maybe a 5 to 10 minute walk. You're talking about the one who Flick gave the boat to, yeah?
I think so.
I mean, sold the boat.
Sold
Didn't
the
we?
boat.
Or did we just give it to him oh, I'm sorry, here.
You can either go to that I mean, there are other blacksmiths in town. You don't necessarily have to go to that one. That's just the one I thought you meant.
I'm looking for the one that I had make the harness for Lily.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that would not be a very far journey. That'd be maybe 10 to 15 minutes. It's a bit further away than the one I was thinking about, but it's not super far.
I honestly didn't realize there were multiple in town, so...
Oh yeah. It's a big city. There's a significant blacksmithing business. It is a major city with a army present, a military presence. So yeah.
Okay. I could have sworn I put in my notes that I needed to pick that harness up, but I can't find it.
We don't necessarily need to make a big thing about it. If you just want to say that you go and you get the harness, I'll just have you add it to your inventory.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. You spend a little bit of time in town, you look up and you see that when you left the castle, it wasn't snowing. In fact, it was actually a pretty sunny day despite the cold weather, but now it's completely snowing. Like, it's actually quite coming down. It's a little startling, to say the least.
Huh. Didn't, well, this will make for good sledding, I guess.
But you begin to head over across town or head a little bit ways from the Echo Dea, and you go and you pick up your harness for Lily. And as you're kind of walking through, you see that over off to the side near the port district is the beginning of this construction for what appears to be a large structure. It almost seems to be like a big enough to be like a small district itself. Go ahead and roll me a history check really quick.
That's a 2.
You have no idea what the hell they're building. But you do see, looking around, that there is a slight skyship presence. One that wasn't really much, it wasn't really existent at all beforehand.
That can I roll insight?
Sure, what are you trying to insight?
Why they might be here?
Sure, yeah, I'll allow it. Roll me insight.
11.
11? Could be any reason. You do notice that they do seem to be more significant around whatever this construction seems to be. Might be related.
Making a mental note of that to ask one of the guard when I get back.
Besides that, you go and you get your harness for Lily.
Okay. Something was also brought up to me. I can't remember. Have I done the ritual with Raven yet for Beastmaster?
I say that you would have done that during your long rest. So you would have done it last night.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no worries. So now you are able to have Raven at your beck and call, and you don't have to worry about losing her properly.
Yay! That's a big
Fuck
relief.
yeah.
Other than that, I don't really think I have anything.
Okay. We are going to move on if that is okay.
Yep, that is perfectly fine.
Okay. I would like Lily and Corey to go ahead and roll me d20s, please.
Let's go 2. Better 5.
11.
Hey, I want it to be known you rolled higher than your past 2 rolls combined. So
Yes, I know. I fucking.
All right, Lily. You spent a little bit of time earlier helping the kitchen staff clean up from your big meal earlier in the day. It is now about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No, it's probably closer to actually it would be like maybe 1 to 2 in the afternoon. You haven't really had much to do today. just been kind of like thinking about, well, about what you guys may be doing later and kind of doing whatever. But is there anything in particular you would like to do?
Lily would like to run by and see Genia for a minute.
Okay. So I'll say after you helped out with the kitchen staff, which took a little bit of time, you then went out over to Genia, out into town, and as you begin to arrive at her place, you notice this rather significant cloud layer begins to roll over, and you're just kind of like, huh, that's weird. And then you look up and you slowly begin to see snow descending from the sky.
Immediately, Lily would like to unzip the small pouch on her hip and bring out Frostbite.
Frostbite is still like stuffed and lethargic from the meal earlier today, so he almost looks like a flimsy dumbbell in a way.
She laughs.
Or like actually, I guess it would be more attuned to like a bead with string through it. Just like a big old lump in the center.
You, still pretty full, aren't you? She just kind of situates him around her neck.
It feels weird at first because you have like this big old lump on the back of your neck. It almost feels like the world's worst like airline pillow, like the ones that go around your neck. But you're quickly able to get over it as he is a mammal and squishy.
Squish. I would not want to squish him right now. He may vomit. I was gonna say, do I need to roll and see if she's off today or if she's working today?
Did you ask before you left this morning?
You didn't give me a chance to talk to her.
That's a good point. I didn't. I will say, roll me. Actually, I will roll. And I'll just tell you what she's doing right now. She is actually off today.
Okay. Pardon, I am finishing shoving shrimp scampi in my mouth.
Tasty.
No worries. I love me a good old shrimp scamp, brother.
Shrimp. Okay, well then she will make her way to Genia's house.
Okay. As you approach Genia's apartment, you begin to get this whiff of baked goods, the smell of like cinnamon and vanilla. You knock on the door, and it isn't long before it opens. The other side, Genia, who's in very much like far more casual clothes than what you normally see her in. She goes, "Oh, hey, welcome back. Ignore the smell." And she gives you like a point. But she does like open the door and let you in.
Lily kind of just whispers under her breath, "You look great." And she can feel her. She suddenly doesn't feel cold anymore.
Genia kind of looks down at what she's wearing, and she's just like, "Really? All right, I'll take it." Lily, you notice that there is a very similar mark of lipstick that has on her face that has been like rubbed out a bit, but without like with yours, without the magical help of Corvin, there's like a big old like smudge there that she hasn't been able to get off.
Lily will kind of shuffle inside, not wanting to and wiping off her feet at the door, not wanting to track in like the snow that's now falling. She kind of like she'll walk in and close the door behind her.
Genia, after a moment, as you're like taking off like your boots and whatnot, she takes a look and she goes, "What happened to Frostbite?"
She notices him around her neck or doesn't realize that he's there.
Make me an insight check.
18.
You kind of think about it, and with your back towards her, it probably looks like you have a big fucking like white tumor on the back of your neck. So she's probably deduced that you have frostbite on. Frostbite, of course, just...
She sets him down on the ground. He maybe ate a little too much this morning.
I can tell. You guys have a big meal?
Yeah, it was a thank you for oh god, names
Corvo.
names elude.
Corvo.
We saved his name was Corvo. It was my first time meeting him. Seemed pretty cool.
Well, that's good. Kind of shame though, because I may or may not have been doing a bit of baking as a potential surprise. But I mean, if you're too full, I can always, you know, eat more than myself.
She dead ass looks up at this Goliath. I'm a gnome. I always have room for more food.
That's what I thought. Here, make yourself comfy. I'll go. They just came out of the oven, so.
She kind of sits down, and just looks around. She's not used to, you know, somewhere homey.
Mm-hmm. There's, despite the grandiose aesthetic of the castle, which feels almost overwhelming, Genia's apartment is small, it's cozy, and it kind of just has that essence of being a home, you know? It's kind of like going from like a big old like grand hotel to like a buddy's apartment, and you're just like, yeah, this feels right. This feels better than the grandiose aesthetic you were in before.
She sighs happily. And she kind of like just talking out loud, presuming that Genia could hear her.
Yeah.
I was thinking of staying in Dragon's Reach.
Oh yeah?
I mean, if anything, even if the group doesn't need me anymore, or something like that happens, you know, I could always become part of the guard here.
You said you used to be military, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Captain.
get much more military than here.
She chuckles. Oh, true that. Do you know any places around here that are up for grabs?
I need to roll for Genia. That's a bad roll.
Wisdom, blush.
That was not great. So Genia goes, not that I know of, but I mean, it probably wouldn't be too hard to find something. I don't exactly look around for anything like that because, you know, obviously. And at that, she comes back with a plate of what appears to be snickerdoodles.
Oh, you picked my favorite cookie too?
I want some.
Man! You can't make me gayer for this lady!
She kind of comes over and sits next to you, and she puts the plate down on the little like coffee table in front of you. And she
No matter
kinda...
how hot they are, Lily will immediately go for one.
They are the point of hot where it's like if you grab them too quick, they will kind of like fall apart in your hands. They're like the perfect temperature at this point.
Oh, she's just like, even if it like falls apart, she just kind of scoops it up and just right in her mouth. Nom, nom, nom.
That's what I expected. You see, she tries to like shovel one in as well, but she doesn't quite do it with the same like dexterity as you do, so you can see it kind of begins to fall apart as she gets it in her mouth. She kind of laughs to herself. Oh, did you want like coffee or anything? I don't know how long you're staying. In fact, I'm surprised you're really here at all. You guys not doing anything today?
Actually, we were all gonna get together for something later. I'm not sure. I don't ever think we actually figured out what we were doing as a group. We have had one person who was vomiting rainbows this morning.
She gives you like a small head turn, like confused look.
Let's just say she stayed overnight, or close to overnight, up there in the city, and had fun.
Somewhere off in the distance, Lily, you just hear Corey.
Worth it.
I'll have to get more of the story of that when she's feeling better.
Yeah, that sounds like a tale. What are you guys planning on doing? You said you didn't know, but do you have any ideas? And then you see her gaze kind of look towards the window. She goes, "Is it fucking snowing?"
I said it was starting to snow.
That you said it was starting. That's and you see she gets up and she like opens the front door. Like that is. It was sunny like 10 minutes ago. That. What the fuck? And you can see she's just like baffled at this.
Can I make an insight to see if Genia likes the snow?
Sure, go for it.
$21.
21.
Due to your experience with Rovan, you know that Goliaths are naturally akin to colder temperatures. Like, you would probably have to bundle up. She could honestly probably go out in what she has now and be fine. In terms of her liking the snow, yeah, probably. She doesn't seem like mad about the fact it's snowing. She just seems surprised.
Lily kind of thinks to herself for a minute. I mean, I haven't had a chance to talk with everyone, but I would like you to get a chance to meet everyone outside of, our work.
She looks at you and goes, "Loves, you know that as much as I would love to meet your friends, snow doesn't go with any formal attire. It doesn't. All snow, you have to do big, comfy, cozy, or it just looks weird.
no one is gonna mind what you wear. Our group is a little bit of everything.
She gives you like a smug look. Well, after meeting you, I certainly believe that.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, absolutely.
$21.
You feel your cheeks flush a tad.
21.
And that is all I will say.
Uh,
I will let you do with that information as you see fit.
I know, but I plan on sticking around and figure you should take a little look into my life. See what I get to deal with, and she chuckles.
We're not gonna make this awkward, right? Like, there are gonna be other couples there? Yeah?
Diana would join, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can assume.
Lily will think for a minute. I mean, I'm presuming Corey would have Diana too, so yeah.
Well, I guess I'm more worried about being the one unaffiliated person there, you know? Just don't want to be the awkward, like, I would say third wheel, but, you know. I'm just worried about being the one person not in your group and just making things, I don't know, weird. I'm fine with going. I want to go. I just, you know. And you can see she's kind of fiddling with her hands a little bit.
Can I stop? Can I'm a kisser. I want to interrupt her.
Athletics check. As you are small and she is
What a
tall.
check! What a check! I love it.
Oh!
I want to use my inspiration.
Go for it. Absolutely.
Yeah!
Also, you got shafted on that nat 20.
I did.
Yeah.
Is this your
I
birthday
can't remember if it was
inspiration?
DM
It's just a
or-
complete reroll.
Okay,
You can do it.
Is this your birthday inspiration you're rolling?
I think so.
I fucking love it. That's the gayest thing I've ever heard of. I fucking love it. Roll that
It's
shit.
great.
Roll that shit. I will
Why
give
did
this
you
to you
sign
for
it?
free. I love it so much.
17.
70. Keep your fucking inspiration. I fucking love this. I will
No
give that
kissing
to you.
rocket!
Love is love.
We love that gay shit here.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell the fuck yeah.
As she is like kind of like fiddling with her hands and kind of like spewing out, like her words are kind of fumbling out, you just leap up and you kind of like wrap your arms around her neck, and she instinctively, so you don't fall, like holds you, and you just give her a very deep, passionate kiss. Hi, Nug. Nug's like, what is going on in here?
I heard gay shit was going down.
We
Gay
love
shit's the
gays
best
in
shit.
here.
We love the gays.
Fuck yeah, we're all a little gay.
But as you pull back from the kiss, Genie goes, okay, yeah, you've convinced me.
God, I'm so about this shit.
Lily smiles softly. You weren't gonna get out of it anyway.
She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit. I guess not. Are you alright if we put a pin in that scene, Lily?
Perfectly fine with that.
Okay. We change the music and we're gonna go to our last individual. Let's see. Let's go with... Let's see. I should have thought about what I wanted before I turned off the music. Here.
Yeah, nerd. Gosh.
Corey, you have, for the majority of this morning, been having the worst day of your life. The absolute worst hangover. And you have been vomiting literal rainbows, which you remember somewhat, kind of a blur, doing that last night. What you remember from the night before is that you chugged a bottle of the unicorn-based alcohol.
Did not.
That you did.
Did not.
Sorry, you did chug it, but you finished a bottle
Thank you.
of the unicorn-based alcohol that Corvin's mother
There's a
gave to
difference.
you. You remember you started a second one.
I don't know where that bottle ended up.
The rest of the night is kind of a blur.
Sounds about right.
You remember dancing, meeting a lot of people in Corvin's family. You remember vomiting on the streets in the village just before leaving. You don't remember
remember
making
being
it back
shiny?
to your room last night. You have been vomiting rainbows in Diana's bathroom for the majority of the morning. And the headache has mainly gone now, thanks to Diana being a cleric and having the ability to, cure that with, like, lesser restoration and whatnot. But she could only do so much about the rainbows.
I'm gonna marry that woman.
And so you are it feels like the weird case of, like, motion sickness. Of, like, you're sick, but not really.
Nauseous.
Yeah,
Just a little.
a little. And
A little
so
wobbly.
after probably about 3 to 4 hours of this, like, kind of vomiting, waiting about 15 to 20 minutes, just kind of in there, just like, all right, I think I'm good.
God.
Just kind of like a repeating cycle. Diana brought you food at one point, which you ate as a way of, like, helping your stomach.
Immediately came back up.
Immediately came back up. There was
Shit.
one rainbow with a significant extra shade of green in chunks.
Oh no.
And you have, in the middle of these fits, been apologizing to Diana, like, oh, I'm so sorry. And Diana, who has, like, small bits of, like, color now draped across the front of her outfit. She's just like,
No!
You're fine.
No.
You're fine. She's like,
I got it on her.
She's like tied
I
your
got it
hair
on
back.
you.
She's just like
Why?
petting you, just like, it's okay. It's all
I
good.
didn't mean to get it on you, babe. I'm sorry.
I know. It's all right.
We need to check on Cedric. As soon as I can get away from this fucking room.
Yeah. So this was the process for pretty much the entire morning. It is now about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you have gone a whole 30 minutes without vomiting.
Am I finally empty?
You hear Diana just, I fucking hope so.
Remind me to kill Corvin's mom.
Hey, Corvin's mom
What?
gave you the alcohol. You didn't have to drink as much as you did.
I hardly drank. I don't think I drank that much. I one bottle. I took a glass from a second, but I don't remember what happened to it.
Well, there's an empty bottle in the bedroom, so either that's the one you drank, or
I remember. Was I shiny?
you were glowing when you came home, yes. And I don't mean like dazzling. I mean, you were actually
Aw.
glowing.
Aw, man, here I thought I was your dream girl. God dang it.
She gives you
God
like a
dang it.
very like straight face. Then she just nudges you. You're cleaning this. I hope you know that.
Oh, I absolutely plan on doing that.
Good.
And I'm gonna take you out to make up for putting up with my shit.
I would appreciate that.
Good, because I'm gonna spoil your ass. Because I have the best girlfriend in the world.
Me, the best in the world. That's a heavy accusation, Reiwakure. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to
That
take
is
that.
a heavy crown, but you wear it well. And she gives her like a really like tired wink.
Yeah, Corey, for the day, you are essentially going to be acting with a point of exhaustion.
Works for me.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
She just looks at you, and now that you are properly sober, she goes, "Man, I miss you." Just kind of shaking her head at you.
I would kiss you, but I really need to brush my teeth.
Yes, please
With
do
a-
not do that without brushing your teeth.
No, not right now. No, obviously. God, no. You just heard me call you the best girlfriend in the world. Why would I treat the best girlfriend in the world like that? What the
And
See, the gods didn't give me much in the way of brain, but damn, I know not to do that.
and whenever you are, ready and teeth brushed and whatnot, you mentioned Cedric. I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, if that's okay.
Her brow kind of scrunches. Oh?
Yeah, I talked about it with Flit, who stopped by earlier when you were vomiting, which, by the way, if you're okay for it, the group wants to get together for, like, a group activity later, I think. And then you see her gaze kind of moves to the window, and she goes, "Is it snowing?"
Wait, is it? Isn't that summer?
That is snow.
It is summer.
It is winter,
Oh God,
Corey.
who's doing... What? Why was it sunny then?
It can be sunny and cold?
No, this is above Game of Thrones. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
thought
okay.
it was summer.
It is a clear day. It was just cold. It is winter, though.
I did not realize that at all. Thank you. Sorry.
You're fine. This is a couple weeks after the winter gala you guys had, so this is
That's-
still.
Dumb. Don't worry about it.
You're good. I'm just saying this is pretty fresh into winter.
Okay, so like getting rid of the shaking off like the bits fall. Got you.
You burp and the single rainbow bubble comes out and floats up. I think that
That
was the last
bubble?
of it.
God, I hope so. Gods, I hope so. I would do it again, but not that much.
You probably have the worst indigestion I've ever seen from that.
I mean, I have a tough stomach just from, well, probably just me wandering around and eating, like berries and all that good shit. But damn, did I throw a wrench in my system.
Yeah, a little bit.
Though? And she looks over at her kind of like blearily. You are the most gorgeous person I have ever thrown up near.
Thanks. That's quite the compliment.
Well, I mean, you're also the most gorgeous person I've probably seen. Gods above.
You're really
I
trying to
made a
get off
punch,
light with
Corbin.
the cleaning thing, aren't you?
No.
Good. And you
I
see
just-
as she takes her finger and against your forehead, she just pushes your face back by like 3 inches
She wasn't close to her, but okay. I'm not. But blaming everything on Corvin's mom reminded me I have to thank him.
For?
Because I wouldn't have approached you without him, because damn are you scarily pretty.
Scarily pretty? Do I
Well, I was
frighten
scared.
you?
Well, and her face kind of like, her ears get like, the tips start to like bleed in like a little bit of pink.
Go ahead and make me a wisdom check really quick. Not a save, just a check.
And she is disadvantaged because she's exhausted.
You do have disadvantage on this.
Did it do it? No, it didn't. Okay, I'll do it. There we go.
That's
7.
That's a significant drop.
Yes.
There's no correct answer to this question.
She just looks at her with like one open eye because like she blinked and one just didn't open back up. She's fucking tired right now.
She sees that and she stands up. Do you want help getting onto your feet?
She looks down at her legs and she looks up at Diana.
You don't feel your legs right now.
I don't think I can walk.
Well, there's.
I
only
might
one
be
way
able to
find
crawl.
out. You're-
Actually,
you're
wait,
not going to
I've
crawl.
got it. I've got it. And she's gonna try and wild shape into a snake.
How are you going to brush your teeth now?
Her snake head just like looks up at Diana and then just flops onto the floor, kind of frustratedly sad. And she's gonna start rolling like side to side in her noodle body. Just rolling, just causing like rolling to the right until she hits the bathtub or something and then rolls to the left.
After a bit, you feel her pick you up, and then she puts you over in the sink. She goes, I'm gonna let you figure that one out.
Cora like puts her head on her hand and kind of like a
What hand?
gentle like on her hand.
Oh, Diana's hand.
Her head on her hand.
I thought you meant
like, give her,
your
like,
head,
little
your
pats.
head on your hand. I was like, what hand?
No, on her hand, and just give her like a soft like rub, like I'm sorry, and then flop onto the edge of the sink.
Okay. You spend the next little. How do you go about trying to brush your teeth and like, I guess, fix yourself as a snake, or do you take the chance and turn back into your humanoid form?
How long do we have until the group activity?
You have no fucking idea.
Cool. She's gonna take a nap for a minute in the sink as a snake.
After about 10 minutes, Diana comes over to find a passed out snake in the sink, and she just goes, oh my god.
The head's just flopped over to the side, like just the chin, like just peeking out on the edge of the sink, like where your hands would go, like if you're putting your hands down the counter.
Corey, and you feel her like nudging your snoot a little bit.
Just a lazy tongue blepping out and back in.
Corey, you need to like brush your teeth and fix your legs. We gotta meet the group later, and you wanted to talk to Cedric.
She's gonna flip her head over and start doing the hog nose thing
What is
as
the
like a
hog
way
nose
of
thing?
Have you never seen? Okay, hold on.
I know exactly what hognose thing you're talking about.
Above game, I don't know the okay, what is this?
She just flops over.
Corey?
She opens her eyes, she looks at her. She sticks her tongue out again and then flops over on her back.
Corey, I will put you in a bucket. Don't you hiss at me!
She starts just shimmying down, like making herself like the smallest, like curled up snake, like in the sink, like making herself smaller. She just hopefully she gets the idea. She's being a brat about it. She's like, no, I don't wanna.
Corey? And I'm gonna make an intimidation check with Diana. I need to pull up her sheet. Which, by the way, that reminds me, I don't think I leveled up Diana. I should do that.
Yeah, you
Did I?
should.
No, she's level 9. I should level her up.
Oh, yeah.
Take that nat one.
Oh my. So this is the rare case of Diana actually having the gay panic for a change.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny. You hear her, she begins to say your name, but you hear her voice like audibly crack, and she just like immediately goes quiet, like You know,
She blearily like rolls her head over and looks at her like, what the hell is that?
fine, I'm gonna go spend time with the rest of the group without you. You can sit here in the sink if you want. And she leaves.
How is that a nat one? Bitch!
Because she got mad that didn't work, so she left.
Aw. she'll like her head is just really down. Her neck is doing like the moving. She like raise her head up and like look at herself in the mirror. And just
You
squint
are a snake.
glaringly. Yeah, she's just gonna glare at her reflection and push her snoot against the mirror and just stare at herself as if she's saying, "You will not overdo it next time. You will not." And she bumps her snoot again. She hears herself pep talk in the fucking sink, alright?
I love
Fuck
the snake pep talking themselves.
It's like, boop. Anyone looking on would just see a snake.
Cora, I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody's looking on at this.
Good. I'm saying for everyone's
I know.
mental theaters.
I know.
Just glaring at the mirror, just going, boop. Boop. And she'll slither out of the sink and turn back.
You, after turning back, you're on your feet and you kind of like wobble for a second, like, whoa, jelly legs.
Oh shit.
You kind of have to grab the wall for a second, but you're fine. You can walk. You do feel your legs.
Oh, thank the gods. Diana won't be married to a snake.
Don't tread on me, Diana, please.
She'll, once she finally gets her bearings, she'll brush her teeth. Probably takes her a bit longer than usual.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuff on the bathroom. Yeah,
She is in the bedroom, and she just goes, "Are you good now?"
no, but I'll make it. She gives you like a pout.
You should probably change. And Corey, you kind of look down, and there is rainbow on the clothes that you are wearing.
I wasn't attached to these clothes. I don't even know if
Attached to
there's
that?
any
Are you going
saving.
to throw
I
them
don't even-
out?
Well, I don't know what the hell is in that rainbow, okay? I might have to. I mean, we could just burn them.
I don't like the idea of combusting unicorn blood or whatever it was.
Oh shit, you're right.
I don't know what that would do,
I
but
don't know either. I've never dealt with a unicorn before.
I haven't either.
I've seen a lot, but that is one I have not. Did you say you wanted to talk with Cedric or about Cedric? Or both?
You said you wanted to talk to Cedric. I said I wanted to talk about Cedric.
Okay, we can do the about here. As she flops onto the bed, just face plants.
And now I have
And then
to
raises
change
her
the
head
bed
up.
sheets. Thanks for
Damn
that.
it! I forgot she didn't change it! I'm sorry, I keep messing up. And she just pushes her face down more into the bed.
She kind of just slowly starts like rubbing your back like, it's okay. I'm honestly not upset. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and we are going to absolutely laugh about this.
Where is Corvin when you need him?
Corvin, where are you right now?
Sorry about that. I was
You're good.
had to take care of a couple things. Right about now, he'd probably be for simplicity's sake, he would probably be on the ship, kind of trying to help around.
Okay.
Bastard.
You get a message in your head that just goes, hey, can you wash out Rainbow?
I had a stupid answer, but it would not make sense in universe. My response would have been, why would I want to wash out Rainbow? Dio's awesome.
Fuck off.
Get out.
Anyway, Diana's gonna get a bunch of laughing and in a response of possibly, I don't know, and then like he'll be yelling for Smitty, but be like, oh wait, right, and then that'll be the message.
Okay. You,
Smitty!
Corey, you all see Diana like kind of throw her arms up in the air. Man, that was helpful.
Do we have to burn your comforter too?
We're going to try to clean it. If not, we can use magic. Somebody can probably has prestidigitation.
Damn, I wish I'd learned that one. I can tell you, I've tried. It just doesn't work with me.
I know Corvin has it, but
And she'll
he would
stand
probably
up.
do it.
She'll stand up, taking the comforter with her, just like kind of grabbing it like a child would, like if they just pulled the tablecloth off the table. Just walking with it in her hand.
She was sitting on the bed, so you just kind of start tugging on it, and she's just like, oh, "Okay, all right, we're doing this now."
It can sit over here with my clothes until we figure it out.
Okay.
Because she pulls it off and puts it like in a corner of the room, and changes throwing those clothes over there too. That's the banished corner now. The dirty stuff goes over there.
Diana kind of begins following your lead, and you are now both naked in the middle of this room, with a pile of sheets, rainbow sheets, and clothes in the corner.
Well, while I pick out our outfits, because I'm obviously going very comfy casual today.
Well, if
What
it's
did you-
snowing and we're doing stuff later, I'm probably gonna need something baggier, heavier, so that's what I'll be doing.
And I guess she just goes over to the... Wait, is her stuff here? That's the only outfit she had!
This is her room, punk.
Do you have anything I could borrow?
Probably. You know, you have a room, right?
She gestures down. She looks down at herself, and then looks back at her. Now
Greyhawk Corey,
know.
I don't expect this to be the first time anyone in that group has seen you naked.
I mean, we did the baths, but I more meant the castle staff. Are you implying you want to share me? Question mark?
No? And now she just looks confused.
Corey also looks confused because she's just tired. She's like, bye.
Anyway, yes, I probably have something you can wear.
Can I just have a large shirt? That would be great. I can waddle back to my room and get more clothes. Shut the fuck up,
That
Frost!
mental image is fucking amazing, by the way. Just Corey in a big baggy shirt, just fucking like waddling down the hallway. Just tiredly. You know,
God, I hope she doesn't pass any staff.
I'm pretty sure you brought some stuff here, considering we got this room bigger for the two of us.
A pumpkin
wait,
tart,
no.
so you're saying
No,
they're in the room, but
didn't-
she doesn't have her clothes there.
The room didn't get bigger. She got a bigger bed for the two of you. Excuse me. I apologize. That was a miss up on
But
my
she didn't
part.
put her stuff in Diana's room. Why would they need the bed for both if they weren't sharing the room, Tart?
Listen, punk. Here's
Sorry.
the thing. I'm an idiot, you see.
Also, I mean, I didn't
I-
know you guys. Sorry, go ahead.
I have one brain cell that I have to share
I
with
have
you.
the other.
No, punk.
Also,
We have one collective brain cell.
I thought we
between
have
the
two, and it was just when we gave our one to the other, then we were able to do stuff. I can't remember.
What's up, Jack?
I was gonna say, I mean, I figured that Corey and Diana were going for that Lucy and Ricky thing.
Yeah, 2 beds. Ta-da!
Regardless,
Go ahead.
back to the point. You probably have at least a couple changes of clothes there, considering you two are pretty much sharing the room. So you would probably have a change of clothes there if you wanted to do that.
Good.
Okay.
Because that's what I was planning on, but then you said, what do you mean? This is Diana's room.
Yeah, no,
I
I
was
thought
like,
about it. I
wait,
was like,
what?
well, I guess Corey would have clothes there.
Yes!
A guessing? Again, I'm an idiot, you see.
It's okay.
I am a dumb individual.
I would say I'm the bigger idiot, but I am shorter than you, so. Hey. But yeah, she'll start like pulling on her clothes. So what did you want to talk about, Cedric? What's up?
So, as she's also, like, putting on a new set of clothes. So, after you guys came back yesterday, well, some of you guys came back, I happened to catch the conversation between Rovan and Cedric and Theon. Might have eavesdropped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Cedric took the news about Aurelia poorly. Really poorly. I've known him a long time. Most of my life, in fact. And he's always been a kind, patient man. I've never seen the rage that he displayed yesterday. I'm worried.
What do you do? I mean, she like pauses, like fiddling with the waistband of whatever the fuck pants she grabbed. I don't know if I'm sorry, that must have been really scary for you.
It wasn't scary. Well, it was a little scary, but Corey, if we're going to do this whole save the world plan, we're going to need him, and I think he's breaking.
I have talked with him for the last couple, trips. I've come back and made a point to talk to him because I enjoy him. I like being close to someone who's close to you because I love you.
That's gay.
Yeah. And she gives like a cheeky smile. Yeah.
She kind of nudges you with her shoulder.
He's a good man.
He is a good man.
He's been
one of the best.
carrying a lot for
Yes.
a long time.
He's carrying too much.
I don't like that he's alone.
I don't either. Which is why we need to make sure that we're there for him. We need to try to take off this burden to some degree. Look, just if you're going to go talk to him today, I would just use careful footing, you know?
I mean, you don't think he'd be in for a cuddle puddle, do you? Because that's what I do when I feel like shit.
I mean, you could ask, but I don't think that's ever been his thing. Maybe if Nexus wasn't there? I mean, he loves that kid.
I mean, I
Which,
was gonna
that's
invite
another
Nexus.
conversation we need to have.
Why? What happened?
So,
Where is he?
he's fine. After you guys came back yesterday.
Oh God, did I throw up on him?
No, you didn't throw
Oh,
up
thank the
on
gods.
him.
Thank
No.
the God. Look! You saw what happened in there. She's just pointing to the bathroom.
After you guys did your thing with Corladora yesterday, he came to me saying that he wanted to join Chip in his training. Because he wants to
Oh?
be able to protect us if things go wrong.
Also himself. He is still a royal.
No, that's the thing. He didn't care about protecting himself. He cared about protecting us. You, your friends, his father. He is so much like his dad. And now he's out there learning how to swing a sword with a possibly crazy mushroom child.
I mean, we're all a little crazy.
Correct. The child stabs people to say hello and that he loves them.
He's a mushroom child, okay? I don't know what to say. I don't know about the development. I've studied mushrooms. I know of people. Those don't mesh like you think they would.
My point is, everything is changing quickly, and I guess I'm getting worried, overwhelmed. I don't know, but I wanted to talk about this with you because, you deserve to know, and
Thank you. I'm
figured you'd
really
understand.
I'm really glad you came to this conclusion because I was quickly coming to it as well.
Oh yeah?
They are both ours now. And I will stab a bitch if they try and take them from us.
You have a wonderful way with words. That's one of my favorite things about you. And she, embraces you and just starts kissing you all over.
Just like, mwah, mwah, that's gay. Mwah.
Hell yeah, it is. So, you two finish getting dressed. Diana, kind of sends you on your way to go talk with Cedric. And she tells you that she is going to go oversee how Nexus is doing. Do you go talk to Cedric? You don't have
Yes.
to. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. We decided they're ours now. Cedric's ours, Nexus is ours.
Okay. You begin making your way over to the meeting room where you expect him to be. He's not there. But you do see off to the side a huge, like, almost like a crater in the wall. This massive crack that goes up probably halfway to the ceiling. And this is a really big room.
Yeah. I had a mental image of like whatever tapestry was in the, if you know anything about the Bible, the big ass thing. They're like, oh shit, it's super huge. I picture it kind of like that,
Yeah.
and just a big ass fucking crater in the wall.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't find him there, so you begin to search elsewhere. Go ahead and go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Hey, straight sixes.
It takes you a little bit. You go over, you start going to his normal spots, the courtyard, the tower room that you saw him before, his room. He's not in any of those. You eventually find him in a room that you really didn't expect him to be in. You find him in Nexus's room. Nexus isn't in there, but he's just standing there in the center of the room. He's looking up at a family photograph or a family portrait on the wall. Him, Aurelia, and baby Nexus. Which is interesting because Aurelia died when Nexus was born, which you know.
They had that commissioned after.
Go ahead and make me, I'll call it an insight check.
$15.
He had it custom made just for his son.
Yeah.
But he hasn't noticed you come in.
Chill. Quick question.
Sure.
Is it cold in the castle since it is snowing?
The castle is very well insulated and
Yeah,
also
nice.
possibly magical.
Nice.
So it is not very cold, no. Some rooms it's definitely colder, especially with the ones with like open windows and whatnot. You probably actually went into a couple rooms and saw servants like panically like shutting windows like, Jesus fuck, it's snowing! As like tufts of snow were flying in through the windows. But no.
Good, so
this
she'll have a
room
blanket
is-
around her for
Yeah.
not effect, but because she's feeling shitty, obviously.
Yeah. This room is a
She'll-
bit warmer.
Yeah. She'll be nice and announce herself with a soft rap on the door frame. Or the wall, I guess.
I told you all not to disturb me. And then he kind of looks and sees you and he goes, oh, Corey, I apologize. I thought you were someone else.
I mean, she gives him like a tired smile. I mean, I don't feel like me, so I might as well.
He kind of sees your tired eyes and he goes, are you alright?
I had a run-in with some Fey liquor. And probably overindulged a little bit.
I've made that mistake before. It's an experience.
So do you know how to get Rainbow out of clothes?
That, I believe, is out of my field of expertise. If you find Theon or Reno, they'll likely be able to help you. Or any of the more magically inclined members of the guard should be able to help you with that.
Probably.
Or if you find a big bottle of bleach, I suppose.
True. We'll keep that in mind as the nuclear option. If I don't just set everything on fire. I really do worry I won't be able to get that out.
He doesn't have much of a reaction to that.
She'll come up next to him and give him a very soft, like, shoulder nudge. Just more of a... More leaning against him, actually, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Big man, thinking big thoughts. Wanna let me in on it? Seems like there's a lot going on up there.
You could certainly say that. I've been processing, I suppose. You can see he kind of like rubs his face, and you don't even need to read this. He looks tired. It looks like he hasn't slept.
I heard you knew. I am very sorry. I wasn't here when you found out.
You watch as he kind of looks down at his hands. And you can see that he normally has this pair of these like golden vambraces. But not today. The bear, actually, today. He just kind of clutches his fists. Perhaps it was better that you were not.
Do you know? She says, stepping in front of him and taking his hands in hers.
Mhm.
Do you know that I
Keep going, I'm just gonna change the
probably
music really
set... No, yeah, you're fine. That when I had to leave Haven, I think I hit the ground so hard, the nearby streams flowed backwards for a few minutes.
He gives you a curious look. Oh yeah? How does that work exactly?
Well, a couple of my spells actually can
Ah, right.
make the earth move.
Magic.
It's fun stuff. Didn't mean to do it. That was first time I learned that magic was possible. That was fun. But it wasn't a fun experience. And she taps her head, letting go of one of his hands, she taps her head. Wasn't an fun experience up here though.
I can
But
imagine.
that's kind of how we need to react sometimes. When we're feeling intense emotions, if it stays up inside there, tapping her head again, it doesn't fare well for the rest of us. She says, like, just like to all of her. I probably would have been afraid, but more so that I'm more afraid now because I feel that you pull away from people and you don't show anyone because you're supposed to be the great king. You're still a person though. And we're social creatures. I would really like if you feel comfortable, of course, leaning on me and Diana, because we're here for you during all of this, because this is kind of a shit show just for everyone involved. They're really fucking up things for everyone. And I am very sorry that they are doing this to you.
As you say that, you see his hands kind of begin to unclench. And he looks back up at the painting of his family. Can I tell you something?
Always.
You, without making this too awkward, you remind me a lot of her. She always spoke in a way that made sense. I see that in you and Diana both. It's odd. It's almost uncanny. And a little creepy, if I'm going to be honest.
She giggles.
But perhaps you're right. And I thank you. I've always... You can see he kind of looks down at his hands again. It's always been humbling not having... being one of the few members of this group to not have any magical capabilities. Whether they're through studies or religion, pure inner power. It's always just been me. You can see he kind of tightens his grip again. And he just holds it and he lets it go again. I always think about the different things I could do if I had some form of magic in my hands, but again, it's just me. And sometimes I have to remind myself that to make sure I do the right thing.
If I may, I think that that's a load of malarkey.
You think so?
I think you do magic every day. People magic. How the fuck do you think a kingdom stays working? With everything going on, with magic people able to do... She looks outside. Well, a lot.
He looks outside and he goes, fuck, it's snowing? When did that happen? How long have I been here?
Not that long. It didn't take long for it to start up.
Huh.
And I have a feeling someone in our group has done that.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Nope. But you see? It take... Look at this! Look at this fuck... She just gestured to the window again. Nothing is stable. Nothing makes sense when you think about it. It all just so random. It's so beautiful, honestly. But not the point here. But you keep a kingdom alive. I've seen the people in this kingdom. They are happy. That takes a very specific kind of magic to make work. And you do it every day. She bumps her shoulder against him. I think that's pretty fantastic. I can't do that.
He looks to you, and he looks back at the painting one more time. And then he looks back to you again. I appreciate your kind words. Truly.
She pats his hands again. I'm glad.
He gives a soft, tired smile.
What have you been doing up here?
I've been wondering if Nexus knew about what his mother had become. And if he didn't, what I would have to tell him. And what I might be forced to do.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that. About what to do. I wouldn't subject you to that. I don't think you need to be subjected to anything like that. But if Nexus does have to see whether they, for whatever reason, appear in front of us, I think it'll be a harrowing experience for all four of us.
Agreed. I don't know if I'm strong enough for that yet. but I'm going to be. I have to be. And I appreciate you and your friends standing by our side as we do that.
As long as you've known Diana, you're pretty much family already.
Family. And he kind of looks up at the painting again. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a beautiful
Corey.
painting.
It is a beautiful painting. But I do have business I need to get on with. I thank you. I also forgot your group deserves a reward for all your actions over the past however long. Find Theon and ask him to take a small payment out of the treasury for your group. Please.
Of course. Later. How long do you think your business will take you, by the way?
Well, it's the daily petitioning, so who knows, honestly. Could be 15 minutes, could be 3 hours.
So, if I find out who did the snow, and we snowed it out, think you'd want to come along with us? Or at least hang out with me and Diana and Nexus later? Because I'm feeling like shit. And when I feel like shit, I do what we call a cuddle puddle. We just get a whole bunch of blankets and pillows, books, something to entertain ourselves, and we just chill. And if you want, you are very much invited.
Rest sounds welcome. I will definitely consider it. Thank you.
Good. And she'll give him like a... Well, I mean, hold on.
Holding.
Would he be down for a hug?
Make an insight check.
Fuck my disadvantage.
I will cancel it out with advantage on this roll.
16?
You think he'd be open to it?
So give him a very gentle but firm hug.
He seems a bit tense at first, but he begins to relax as the hug begins to take place, and he slowly hugs you back.
She gonna pat his back too.
Okay.
You give way too much without caring for yourself. Rivers have to come from somewhere. There's a store somewhere. Without it, they'll run dry.
There's wisdom in that. Thank you.
So give him a soft smile and head out.
All right.
Wait,
Oh.
but she's gonna pop her head back in. I'm serious about that cuddle puddle.
I will
I'm serious.
consider it. I appreciate the
even be.
offer.
Yee.
You head out. I assume you go to find Theon to receive payment for your group?
She's gonna find Diana first, but then yes.
Okay. You and Diana meet back up, and she has Nexus in tow, who has a small bandage on his cheek.
Something's off about you. She gives like a tired, like, crooked smile.
You see at his side is a practice sword. Tell her what you learned how to do today. And he pulls out the sword and he goes, "Parry! Parry! Riposte!" And he does like a couple of motions with the sword.
My. Such skill already.
I'm gonna defend the realm and protect both of you.
Ah, but a wise man will also protect himself. She says, poking him in the stomach.
He giggles and he...
With cure wounds. Sorry, I meant to press the right button.
Okay. While you can't see it because it is covered, the scratch across his cheek does heal.
Yeah, I figured that much.
But he giggles and he smiles. You two meet up, or the three of you meet up, and you go and you speak to Theon. And Theon gives you to give to the rest of the group a small payment from the treasury. Everyone go ahead and add 125 platinum to your current money.
Wait, what?
Everyone?
Every person.
Fuck, I gotta do math now.
Okay.
You guys
Same.
you guys nearly fought an Archlich and an Archfey. You thought you weren't gonna get a big payout out of that? Think about all the shit you guys have done over the past fucking like 3 days.
Wait,
Yeah.
You said 125, right?
125 platinum.
Oh my god.
Holy Jesus!
Did you say Jesus? I swear to gods.
No, but I like that one better.
And on that note, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
You caught me off guard with that heartfelt shit. Oh, I fucking loved it.
Aw.
Baby's first practice.
Baby's first practice. Aw.
When we
gonna
come
be a
back,
great
we're gonna
one.
figure out what our lovely group is gonna do together in the snow. But
No.
I need this bathroom.
No. Give us the music. Give us music.
I will give you music.
Please.
Musa.
Let's see. Go with something upbeat. Let's see. Not tribal music.
You got anything with sleigh bells?
Sleigh bells?
Walking in a
Here, we'll do Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
There we go.
I approve.
Alright, we will be
Monkey.
right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get
Lily
water.
now has 215 platinum.
Yeah,
Yo,
so just for
same.
reference, everybody now has
205.
an additional, like, 1,250 gold.
Ha ha ha. I'm
Wait.
so glad to have all this money. Stairs and spell component.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that is a good
That
investment.
reminds me, Punk, Corvo is doing a grocery run for you guys as payment for saving his life. So if there is like a specific item you need, let me know. And doesn't have to be now, of course.
He wouldn't grab an herbalism kit, would he?
He could absolutely
Ooh.
grab that for you if you want.
Nice.
I will add that to the list.
Please, thank you.
Herbalism kit. Oh, that's right. I put on his thing for you, mint leaves and ginger ale.
That too.
Herbalism kit. Okay. That's been added to the list.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Outside of like the teleportation stuff, none of my shit requires any components. Which is crazy to me.
I'm back.
Alright, I am going to now that I have that marked down, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I will be back.
Alright. I'm staring
Hell
at your chat.
yeah.
I see
I don't know
everything.
about you guys. Tart just blew my damn mind with that payout.
That's
Right?
a lot of money.
Right?
That's a fuck ton of money.
Do you know how much stuff we could get with this? Do you know how big of a
Yes.
banquet we could throw?
We could throw like the most bitchin' party and not waste even 5 platinum.
Then there's Lily, who's gonna be responsible.
Corey got tired of being broke. She's gonna hoard this shit now.
All that money
Lily's
you
gonna
can throw
find a
out feast
place.
for heroes.
God, yes.
Hey, Joe.
God, yes.
Joe,
Ooh,
I
I
have a
see
dumb
what you
idea.
did there. I see
Okay.
it. Don't rub it in.
Next level though.
Joe,
Listen,
hear me out.
I love me some Heroes Feast. Do not
Yeah.
discount that I love me some Heroes Feast.
It does
But-
save lives.
But that shit will drain my funds like you stabbed a hole in my coin purse.
Like, I'm just saying. There's a reason why I'm not taking it.
Ball so hard.
Man, half the reason why you convinced me not to take seeming. Not seeming, scrying.
Fair enough.
Wait.
Aw.
Yeah, so
Off-topic question. Once we're done with this, obviously.
Oh, by all means.
No. CG was talking.
so just for perspective, one Heroes Feast costs 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which it consumes.
Yup. I love the spell, but boy.
It's costly. Like, it's for a preparatory situation that you know you're going to need immunity to poison and disease, as well as advantage on wisdom saves.
Hero's Feast is the spell you cast the day of a boss fight.
Yeah,
Hero's Feast is the thing you cast when you're about to have your last supper.
or
Yeah,
go
you-
into it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Or the last meal before you go off into the afterlife. Tart?
Smile.
Vaughn?
Look, all I'm saying is that Hero's Feast is the spell that the Mighty Nine cast before their final boss fight. So, that's all I'm saying.
And Unexpectables cast it before going into a very poisonous forest.
I wouldn't know, but I'm going to believe you.
Wait, didn't they?
Oh, I
No. They also had that whenever they fought Ronfault.
Except NPC gave it to him, but yes.
By the way, Punk,
see.
You had a thing?
yeah, you had a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just couldn't remember the. Okay, when we were dragging around, for lack of a better word, Raven and fuck, what's his name?
Cassius.
Cassius. What was his title? Was he Duke?
Use
Baron.
Baron.
Baron, I
Lord?
think.
Baron. Thank you. I just couldn't remember. That's the only question. That's why I said it could definitely, absolutely wait.
His title was Baron, but he wasn't really a Baron per se.
It
What the
was.
fuck was he then?
He's one of the six. He's essentially a lord.
Got you. Okay.
His title was Baron, but his job was above that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he also held the
He
title of Dead.
He was.
Shut up.
He was
Shut up. I know he was dead for a
advanced,
bit. Shut up.
advanced Baron, Turbo Baron, Ammo
Omega
Baron.
Baron.
Ultra
Omega Baron.
Instinct Baron.
Super Saiyan Baron, Super Saiyan.
Super Baron.
President Baron.
Ascended Baron.
And scene.
Inheritor
Yes.
of the Flame Baron.
Oh, that's what that spell is.
Well, I got good news for you, everyone.
Oh yeah.
We now officially have a chance to turn into badgers. Yay!
Nice.
Badger.
But yeah, so you guys are double digits now. You're gonna start getting some big boy payouts.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after missions like what you just did. Again, having two boss fights, one of them being an actual archfey, a near god level being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back.
Well, more, I guess more
It's
demigod.
just weird, okay? We haven't been getting it until now.
Hey, I knew what you guys were doing. I was keeping track.
Back to back.
How much gold
Back
is in a plat,
to-
real quick?
It's 10 to 1.
Yeah.
So we essentially got
Oh,
1,250 gold
Yeah.
equivalent.
Yeah.
But it's in platinum for weight purposes.
Which
Our
that would
pockets
still
are
be
heavy.
quite hefty. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still heavy, but
We got a prison. What is it called?
We got a prison?
Prison. It's a prison something. When you put like
Prison
the quarters
pocket?
in the sock. No,
no,
that's your ass.
God, no.
No. I'm talking about like when you take your sock and you put a bunch of quarters in it and you can use it. Prison
Ah,
club?
I see. We've invented a new currency, shitcoin.
No.
Fuck
No,
off.
I know what you're
Fuck off.
talking about, Pong.
I know what you're talking about. I just thought it was like a rock and a sock or something like that. I don't know.
I remember being
With the-
prison.
Man, I started
With the
thinking of a
connection.
Either way.
I started thinking of a bad joke from a Vine.
God.
I
When
think
he
I know
said-
that
said,
joke.
I
"You
must
might-"
Yeah.
Hit me. Send it to me in DMs, coward.
Okay.
Are we back?
Wait, you're talking about a
I'm
prison
back.
purse?
That still sounds. That does not sound right.
Well, it's literally just a sock filled with whatever.
Actually, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just see if I can find the Vine. Hold on. And then I'll send it to you, Joe.
Rest
Okay.
in peace, fine.
TikTok took your place.
I return.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I think that's it. The no yelling sock. I don't know why that, what do you mean your browser can't play this Fuck you.
Do you remember?
Let me know if that video works, Joe.
It worked.
Okay.
I just gotta-
A foot snowing. Flit, why is there so much fucking snow here?
God, when
Wow.
did we move to Canada?
Wiley?
Wow.
I know.
Yo.
All I gotta say is, yeah, Tart, you're right.
Wow.
There's a no yell. Did you say you're right to what? The no yelling
The
sock?
no yelling
No.
sock.
The thing that he sent me, yes.
Bad being a bad joke that I shouldn't say while live on the air.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Oh.
Is everyone back? Quick roll call. CG.
No yelling.
No yelling. Tart. J Frost.
The drip game is on point.
Joe.
I'm still saying Cedric's gonna like show up to the cuddle pile in his casual wear, which is gonna be the equivalent of khakis and a fucking polo.
He had to do it to him.
Punk.
Yeah.
Rizzy.
No boobs, only eyes.
Only eyes.
No boobs, only eyes.
All right.
Only eyes.
Our trade code is boobless.
That is true, but I don't think I've ever followed
I
that
also
up with
just-
only eyes.
What is
Only
trade
eyes.
code? What?
For Pokemon.
You
I
put
think you murdered
boobless.
Joe.
You put boobless as your trade code.
Yes.
Yes, we do it on stream too. First one-
800-81355. Boobless.
I hate you.
It's even funnier though because trans man.
Yeah.
No boobs. No boobs. Anyways.
No titty here.
Sarah.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Right,
Okay.
kiss me.
Let me go ahead and put on battle music.
Why the fuck did that kill me?
Oh no.
Why? Why?
Battle music, you say.
I want to see. Hold on. Yeah, it'll work. We come back together as you guys finally regroup after a somewhat chill day. You guys meet outside in the snow. River. Lily has brought Genia along with her. Corvin has brought along Ara. And Flit has
Did
brought
Corey
along
manage to
Reno.
bring Cedric?
Well, this is not long after your conversation,
Damn it!
so he may show up. We'll find out. But is your group, including Diana, Ara, Genia, and Reno? What do you guys want to do?
Ask a question. So, who made it snow? because I'm pretty sure it was one of us.
Hello, says Reno, kind of like waving with his hand. And Genie goes, "You did that? That's really cool, actually. Also, hi, I'm Genie. I don't think I've met anyone. You look familiar," she says, pointing to Ara. Ara goes, "Yeah, you look familiar as well. I can't put my finger on it."
I would hope you'd remember me at the very least.
Have you threatened her before?
No. Tailor shop, right? And Genie goes, yeah. You ordered that beautiful dress for the Winter Gala. Yes. It was such fine work. Thank you so much. Yes, of course. I hope it's still all right. No, it is not. In fact,
It is not. No.
but it was a lovely dress while I had it. Oh, I'm really sorry. No, it's quite all right.
A lot happened that night.
A lot happened. That's a long story.
Nothing you could have foreseen. I promise it was no shortcoming of your talent. I promise. Druid's promise.
I don't know what a druid's promise entails, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Her eyes kind of move over to you, Rovan. She just kind of goes, "Hi."
A pleasure to meet you. And he's saying this in giant.
Oh, and she says it back to you in giant as well, and then in common she goes, "I'm sorry, what is that?" And you all look as Raikiri is sitting on Rovan's shoulder.
Wait, Raikiri?
Oh yeah, he
Cox.
just chills there.
Cocks an eyebrow.
Giving a little scritch underneath Raikiri's chin.
Kind of immediately curls into it. You all would notice, more specifically, that Raikiri is here, but the sword is not drawn.
Something's weird.
Eyebrow gets raised a little higher.
In fact, Rovan, do you even have the sword with you?
Ravan?
Sorry.
You're good.
Mike's been cutting out. Considering events, one would always keep the blade on him just as an in case, but
You have it with you,
He's-
but you don't have it out.
yeah.
You guys know that you've only seen Raikiri when the blade has been drawn.
So it didn't break, did it?
You're not cursed, are you?
Nope. And no.
He's more than that, he's attuned! And you all see Kieran come up and join your group. Hi, guys!
Hey.
Oh, Kieran!
Oh, hello.
I was...
Hey, Kieran?
I
What are
was...
you doing here?
I was brought for my expert opinion on spirits, which that little guy, she says, pointing up at Raikiri, happens to be. And, well, you could say they're connected now. She says, kind of making almost like a nudge at your knee, Rovan, as she is also quite short. Well, it wouldn't be at your knee, it would be like maybe waist height,
Hip bone.
hip bone.
Just like a little bit above the thigh.
I would like to note Sarah would have brought Raven with, and I like to think at this point Raven would be jumping on Rovan trying to get at Raikiri.
Get down, down.
No, down, da.
You kind of. I thought there was gonna be more to that.
Oh, there is something. Can I ask you a favor, Tart?
Sure.
I'd
That's
like to
always
do
fun to
something
ask.
stupid.
Oh, here we go.
Ravon would like to sneeze, but do something while he sneezes.
Sure.
As he sneezes, can I unleash an accidental spell?
Which one?
A cantrip.
Sure.
Do you need me to just bring it up, or
Yes,
should I roll
please.
the... Okay.
Because above game, I don't know what spell this is. Smile.
Chat bubble. Chat bubble.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Eldritch Blast, baby!
Elder Blast.
You're fucking.
Go ahead and roll an attack on Raven.
No, I'm just sneezing!
You're sneezing in Eldritch Blast, my dude!
You said something stupid.
You
Yes,
Now
I
you
said
am.
gotta roll with the
I've
stupid.
made my
this
bed,
was
I
a
lie in it.
You dug your own grave, my man. Roll an attack.
12?
Does a 12 hit Raven?
Oh, let me check.
Please no.
God.
Please no.
I know you've got your own pet now, Rovan, but that doesn't mean you can try and kill the others.
Above
I'm
game, I
not
thought he was gonna
trying.
do. Above game, I
No,
thought he was gonna do
actually,
Thunder
it's
Wave.
not.
I thought he was going to do Thunderwave too.
Oh, good. Raven's safe.
So there is a blast of energy that exits Rovan's face as he sneezes, and Raven quickly is like, oh fuck that, and backs off. So does not get hit by it.
Just looking at just looking down at where the blast hit, looks at his face and goes, I have super sneeze.
How do you look at your face is my question.
Diana looks at you and goes, "How did you?"
I was about to ask the exact same thing.
How the fuck did he do it accidentally? Is my question.
Rovan, are you a warlock now?
Who did you sell your
What
soul
is that?
to?
Wait,
Who
what is
just-
Warlock?
Who did you sell your soul to?
No.
Oh, good God, no, please.
He didn't. No, that's not how this works. He is now sharing a connection with Raikiri. They are now, I guess, how do I explain this? Rather than a warlock with their patron, the patron bestowing that power to the warlock in exchange for their soul, they are connected spiritually. They now share in essence.
Oh.
It's kind of like
Also,
it's kind of like two people wearing the same jacket.
oh, I know. It's like those animals in nature that help each other out.
Symbiotic.
They're the symbiosis. no.
Symbiotic?
Thank you. That's the word.
Yeah.
I have no idea what any of these words are.
You help each other.
Well, of course we help each other. That is what friends do.
Yes, but
Reno,
you're extending your powers to each other, kind of.
Reno,
Well, Rakiri is.
Reno comes over and puts his hand on your shoulder, Rovan. He goes, "What they are trying to say is that your power is now Raikiri's power, and Raikiri's power is now your power. You two
Kinda
share
just-
the same energy now."
Kind of just
You help each other.
deadpans, looks to Raikiri, and immediately goes, does that mean I could teach you to smite things?
Raikiri just kind of tilts its head at you.
Oh, dear gods.
Training will begin soon.
Lily is gonna look up at Genia. I promise that's new. That's
No, I believe it.
Yeah, weird things just kind of happen to us.
More or less.
A lot. Speaking of, hey, Reno.
Yes.
Any chance you could... And she kind of like waves like her index finger around like lazily, just like pointing at all the snow. Think you could kick this up a notch? We're trying to get the
Oh, you
Cedric
want
out
me?
of work.
You want me to kick it up a notch?
We would like a snow day for Cedric, yes. Pretty please.
I see. So you want more snow then?
Yes.
I see.
How much snow is there right now?
At this point, you guys are ankle deep.
Yeah, about knee deep
If
might
you
work.
were to stand in a field, or you would be ankle deep.
Calf deep, maybe?
I'm thinking knee height. We're trying to get a king of snow day.
Well, I mean, snow is going to continue for some time. I'm worried that if I cast the spell again, we might have a bit too much, if you catch my drift.
That's the whole point, is it's supposed to drift.
Oh,
There's
drift!
probably
I
not.
get it! Like a snowdrift.
Lily just does the finger guns.
Or just sighs, but with
I
a
am not
smile
going
and looks
to-
over at
I am
Diana.
not going to do that, but I will do this. And he takes like 3 steps back, and he casts Gust of Wind, and a massive torrent of snow launches up from the ground and coats all of you.
Evasion.
Can you do that at the castle?
Evasion. Fuck it, roll me a dex save.
Fuck.
If you
I
beat
can
a
imagine-
spell DC, I will absolutely give it to you.
That's a no.
Aw.
Aww.
That is a no.
Plus
I just
your dexterity save?
Wait. What? Why did you just roll a d20?
Yeah, deck save.
Yeah. Plus, you're in like a couple feet, so you also get an extra +3.
That's true.
Tart said roll a d20.
I said roll a dex save.
Oh, whoops. I misheard.
We roll a d20s all night. It's a habit.
16
that would be a
is not
16.
enough.
Aww.
16. That's 13 for me.
Well,
It's
it's
'cause
plus
she gets
3
a
with
plus
Ravon.
3 within,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
I can't turn it off.
Everyone is now coated in snow, and he just begins laughing to himself. And at that, Rocky and Muggsy run past him and just jump onto you, Flit.
Back! There's now a Flit indentation in the snow.
It's
Hey-
the boat
Hey,
sheet.
boys! You been keeping up good at the castle? And, Flit's just gonna kind of like, okay, stop. Is there kind of licking her face? It's good to see you too.
Raven sees other dogs and goes, dog pile!
Corvin's using prestidigitation to warm up, to kind of clear the snow off of him and Aura.
She just kind of looks at you. Thank you.
Always.
Lily is gonna set Frostbite down in the snow.
He is practically invisible.
And we never saw
I feel
Frostbite
like
again.
The
He would
only
do
thing
the
you can see
absolute
now
thing-
are his eyes.
He's lost until the spring.
I feel like he would do the thing that ferrets are known for, the absolute spazzing out.
We lost him to the great white void.
It's a fucking scene in Family Guy when like they have like a whole bunch of snow.
Goodness, it really is.
We'll find him then, don't worry.
Lily actually looks up at Genia. I actually meant to ask you.
She's still covered in
Can you
snow.
knit?
Yeah.
Can you knit perchance?
Knit? Oh, knit. Above game, I misheard that. Yeah, I can knit. I'm a tailor. Of course I can knit.
They're two different hobbies. I wasn't sure. Okay.
I thought those were different too.
I can.
Exactly.
I'm pretty damn sure they're different.
I can knit, crochet, sew.
Would you want to make Frostbite a sweater of sorts?
I can't believe you asked that as a question, as if there was any chance I would say no.
She giggles.
I just imagine Corey's head like peeking out of the snowdrift. I like her.
I like her too. That's kind of why I brought her.
Look,
Cora, you'd actually find this hilarious. She was about as much of a mess as you were when you were trying to ask out Diana.
I'm going to pick up enough snow to throw a snowball directly at Corbin.
Make an
Can I-
attack
Yeah.
roll.
Hold on, I'm
Can
looking
I-
at my spell list.
I would like to dodge.
Okay, we'll see if it hits your AC.
all right.
How do I make a flat attack roll?
I think it's just Bex.
If anyone is going to throw a snowball during this, it is going to be a standard attack roll. I'm going to give you all proficiency with snowballs in this. You can use either your dex or your strength. So, essentially, if you just want to pick one of your attack rolls on your sheet and roll it, that will be fine.
Yeah, Lily might hit me then.
So could I roll my spell attack?
I'm going to let Lily go first, and then we'll get to that.
Oh no, yeah, I just meant, is that one I could hit for snowball?
It depends on the spell you want to use.
No, just spell attack. That's all it says.
Oh, yes.
Okay, but yeah, no, we'll let it go first. Absolutely.
So would I
I ha-
just use like one of the attacks from like my weapons?
Yeah, just pick one of those.
Oh.
And say snowball.
I stab Corbin.
18.
Does an 18
My
hit
snow
Corbin?
rapier.
I have got a that would, but I have a stupid idea.
Okay.
Seeing it coming, could I like use my face step to just kind of dodge out of the way and get like right behind Lily?
Can you use it as a reaction?
No, as a bonus.
Then I'm going to say no.
Shit. Yeah, and I lost my cutting words, so that's hitting me.
So you throw... Oh, that's right, because you're a new subclass now.
Yeah, Eloquence Bard now.
Yep. So
Nice.
you chuck the snow as he's in the middle of this thing, and Corbin, it hits you straight in the fucking face. Snow goes into your mouth, and you just fall over backwards, just, fuck! Aura looks to you like, good throw.
Gets like right back up as the snow is like just melting off of his face using prestidigitation. I meant what I said.
With my
Really?
extra attack, I would like to throw another one.
I'm gonna let Corey do her thing, if that's okay.
That's fair.
Can I use... Can I use shape water to throw just like a big blanket of snow at him?
Show me shape water.
Yeah.
A
Oh.
form of liquid. Just throw
That
the
fits within a
liquid.
5-foot cube.
Oh.
You choose an area of water. It doesn't say what state of water.
I can freeze water anyway. So, I mean...
It's already frozen technically.
I will allow this.
But it says you instantaneously move or otherwise change water.
I will allow this. Make me a
Yes.
spell attack. So roll a d20 plus whatever your spell attack modifier is.
Wait, that's a disadvantage. I don't know which one it would have been. I guess 12.
It would have been 12. The 12, which is unfortunate because you rolled nat 20 on the other side.
I
Right?
know!
That would have been funny. Like that does not hit, by the way.
I just imagine she tries to, like, make the drift, like, the big fucking blanket of snow go on you, and you stand up. As you stand up, it's like, fuck!
He stands up, sees the snow, oh god, and then dodges out of the way, looks directly at her. Why are you attacking me? I'm right.
Why
Corey.
are you attacking?
Oh, now I'm really gonna get you.
Corey, as you
Oh,
prepare to cast the spell again, you feel a light snowball hit you in the back of the head. And you turn around, and Nexus has a snowball in his hand while on Diana's shoulders.
Betrayed! Betrayed!
Betrayal!
She's gonna turn around and start throwing snowballs at next to snow.
Diana quickly puts him on the ground, and oh god, you all begin to get into this big snowball fight. Everyone, go ahead and roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's do this.
This
Let's
is
go!
going to be wild because I have
7.
to roll initiative for the
15.
NPCs as well.
17.
Damn it!
I'm getting hit like
21.
7 times.
Anyway.
Alright, hold on. I should have thought about this.
Hey, 16!
I'm gonna say, right before this breaks out, Sarah is looking around at what do we have now? 4 different couples?
1, 2, 3. Technically 4?
No
I
one
will say-
knows we're a couple yet.
I was about to say, above game, nobody knows that Reno and Flit are a couple yet.
That's why I said
Not even Flit.
technically.
Okay.
That's cute as fuck.
So Sarah's looking around like, wait a second. Are Ron, Flit, and I the only ones that don't have partners?
I mean, I
Then I
have
imagine she
Rakiri.
gets
That's not a partner, that's a pet.
romantic
Patron.
dumbass.
Technically, that's a part of his soul, I think.
I need to roll for... God, I need to roll for so fucking many people. Alright, somebody say a name of an NPC.
Nexus.
Nexus.
Aura. Okay.
Nexus has a 9. So
He's
Nexus
just a
is
boy.
going before
Reno.
Corbin.
He's a little boy.
I heard Aura next, so I'm gonna do Aura next. Aura has a... God, what's her modifier? I think it's a 16. Wait, does she have the alert feat? Because so that's vastly different.
Oh,
You've never shared that, so I will probably say no.
I am pulling up her sheet. I know what her modifier is, I just don't know if she has the feat. Aura Thorn. Her initiative is +7, so she has an 18.
Damn.
So that puts her just above Lily. Reno! Let's see. Reno! Reno. Do I not have her sheet on here, Reno? Oh, I know where it is.
I was gonna say, does Genia even have a technical class?
She's a commoner.
So she doesn't. Cool.
She does have a stat block. But no,
20.
she does not have class. Reno is a 14. Which would put him just after Corey.
What does he look like again? 'Cause it's been a while since I've heard of this
He...
creature.
I have art for him. I can pull it up here in a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But he essentially looks like a drow, but he has the horns of tiefling.
Oh.
Tiefling.
Got you.
Hold on. God, I made a mistake by saying everybody roll initiative. I have made horrible mistakes. I think it might actually be in the Lore Drops channel already. I can
Yeah,
find
no,
it
it's fine.
later.
I'll go looking.
I do
Yeah.
plan on actually going through and making handouts for all the important NPCs you guys have met so far.
Yay!
yeah.
Yo, so
Diana
question.
needs to go. Diana's going last.
Look, she's a nerd, okay? She's my nerd.
So also rolled a 2 on initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
It's okay, she's pretty and she's smart. I do all the heavy lifting.
We all have our talents.
Flit, do you want me to add Rocky and Muggsy to the initiative?
Sure.
Too bad, I'm not going to. This is already massive.
Good.
Oh,
That's it.
fair.
It could also just be
That's the first
our
one.
scores for how we fare during the snowball fight if you don't want to do turns.
I'm gonna let you know right now, this is gonna be 1 round. Because there are a lot of people on this.
Yeah!
Genia actually got pretty good. Genia is going just after Reno. I think. Yeah. Alright. So. Give me 1 second. Because I now have to change the music. Y'all think I ain't gonna put battle music on for the fucking...
shit. Oh shit.
It's not gonna be that serious. I am gonna put on initiative though. We'll see. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go with
Yeah,
that.
this is pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Up at the top, we have Flit.
Flit, looking at Rito, gusting snowballs in her face, is like, oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna use wind now. All right. Okay. And Flit's form is going to shimmer and grow larger and become almost translucent as she is going to transform into an air elemental.
Oh fuck!
I see.
Like, okay.
I like to do. I wanted to save it. We only got one round, so making the most of it.
we
So
we
now
might
there's
do
this-
second round depending on how quickly we go through the first one.
So I just imagine, like, Flit opening up her two hands, and there's, like, tornadoes where the hands are, and it's just feeding snow from underneath her into these, and she's just shooting them at Rado.
Oh no. And you watch as, much like Saving Private Ryan style, when they're raiding the beach, just boo, 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 just all across his chest. Just, ah! And he falls over backwards into the tuft of snow.
That's it for me.
Okay. Up next is Ara, who is next to Corvin, and just, you watch her just with her foot just kind of shovel a bunch of snow onto your face. Yeah, take that.
Yee.
I love her.
She's awesome.
That's gonna be her turn. Quick and simple. Up next is Lily.
Lily whistles, and you see a small, like, mound jumping around in the snow. And, she's gonna have Frostbite climb up Genia and, like, sit on the back of her neck with, like, a bunch of snow still on him.
Stealth operative.
And hopefully distracting her. She's gonna try to throw a snowball at her.
Okay, I will give you advantage.
Oh,
on
you
this.
said it your dirty work.
Absolutely.
I love this.
24.
44.
Damn.
Yeah, that will hit. So she's just like, ah, frostbite, she like takes frostbite off her face just in time for a snowball to hit her right in the fucking face. Ah!
And she just loses her shit laughing.
Oh, you're gonna regret that. Up next, Rovan. Unless that was actually, was that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's totally fine.
All right, Rovan.
Yeah, screw it, why not? Taking two giant handfuls of snow and making basketball size snowball.
The medicine ball.
God.
Medicine
Round
ball.
meal.
Round.
Feeds 3 men.
Round snow. Hits
Feeds
3 people.
Boil in bag.
Why do they boil in the bag? I don't understand that.
I have no clue.
Why?
Because you don't want it to fall apart, obviously. Jesus.
So you just eat the plastic? What are you supposed to do?
No, you take it out of the bag after. You don't eat
plastic
it in the bag.
You
Why do
boil-
you boil it?
You
That's
boil it.
boiling it with the cheese.
You
Why
boil
are you
it-
doing that? You add the
you
cheese
boil
after.
it. You boil it in the bag and then cut it out once it's done.
Anyways, Ravon, what are you doing?
You have to
Making this
peel your pasta.
big ass snowball. Looking over to good old friend. Looking to our good old mountain friend.
Oh, you're doing this to Genia?
No, I'm going to look to Genie and say, Truce?
She gives you a smug
Alliance.
look. Absolutely. She
The
says a giant.
alliance.
Good. And you know what? The bullying must commence.
Oh god.
Hey, Lily.
Ooh. Yep.
I love you. So what do I just roll? Just roll like
Just
an
make
attack?
an attack roll.
You know what? Raikiri, I need you. No!
Oh, okay.
So,
Face
befo-
planted
I
in the
would like to
fucking snow.
expend one birthday inspiration.
Fucking roll it.
Why?
Alright, Raikiri, don't screw me again.
Why am I joking?
19.
Does a 19 hit you, Lily?
Yes, it does. By 1.
Lily, you watch as these two form a pact in this battlefield of snow, and you just go, "Oh no!" And then a basketball-sized snowball, about the size of your head, just careens and collides into your chest. You are knocked flat at this.
You hear Lily swearing in Gnomish. How this isn't fair.
Does anyone speak Gnomish?
No, I don't think anyone does.
Nope.
No. I like. I took Primordial over Gnomish.
Does Diana speak Gnomish? She doesn't.
Aww.
Literally no one can understand me, so it's just me swearing.
That just makes it better.
It does.
Lily has enabled private chat.
Roman, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Up next is Kore.
So,
Sound alerts won't play during this, I'm sorry.
ah,
Oh,
Sheesh.
I would like a dust devil of snow around Corbin.
Jesus.
This is fine.
this is amazing.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
imagine it's like, hey fucker, hey you. I haven't forgotten about you. As she just points at him at a small flurry of snow, like, you know, when wind blows, sometimes it'll like blow things in like a circle.
Yeah.
Starts to form, and then it gets taller and bigger until it's the 5 foot. It's like,
It now looks
you.
like a geyser of snow erupting from underneath Corvin.
I love it. Shit, how's this for a mess?
Corvin, go ahead and make me a strength saving throw with disadvantage as you are currently prone.
You said strength save.
Strength save.
Okay. I'm probably nowhere near Ravon.
No, I would say everyone's near enough to Ravon to get the bonus.
Oh shit.
Okay. Alright.
Unless Ravon isn't giving it.
Can I turn it off?
I'll fucking know. Probably not.
Suffer.
Because it.
My hubris
All
has
right.
come back to bite me.
Well, because this would be a +2 then.
Oh.
5.
No,
I love it.
you are
No.
braided with snow from underneath. And it feels. It doesn't feel good. It's just like, yes, this
It's
is
everywhere.
actually the worst.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Okay. I was checking up on a thing, and it doesn't work like that.
I just pictured just like pointing, he's like, you, and just suddenly the snow grows.
What we just witnessed.
Is that your turn, Kore?
I mean, unless you can shovel snow in Diana's face too. I
You're a
doubt
monk. I will absolutely allow that as a bonus action.
it.
As
Oh
an
my
unarmed
god,
strike.
snow! Yes.
Make an unarmed strike.
Oh.
You couldn't
That
hit the
one-
one you love.
That one.
You
couldn't do it.
go
You
to
couldn't do it.
shove. You're like, oh, she's next to me. I'm gonna get her so badly. And you go to shove Snow in her face. And instead, you turn and there's a small blonde child next to you, and you shove Snow directly in Nexus's face.
Oof.
He doesn't care.
You
though.
were
He's-
next too.
He's giggling, he's laughing, he's having a great time.
Oh, good.
Up next is Reno, who, after being bombarded by a cacophony of snowballs, he looks at the air elemental and he goes, "That's fine. I can do that too." And he's gonna cast Snylock's Snowball Storm.
Yes, I was so
Fucking.
hoping he would do that.
I need you to make me a deck save, Flit.
Oh no.
What did
Run,
you say
Flit,
he's
run.
casting?
Snylock's Snowball Storm. It is an actual spell.
What?
It is an actual spell.
It's a second level spell. But here's the thing. He's a warlock. He can't cast that at second level.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm an air elemental right
Oh.
now. This is fine. Which, that's a 9 for an air elemental. He had
Cool.
+5
I
to
need
dex.
to roll. Hold on. How many d6 is this? Because I'm absolutely gonna make you take damage from this.
Oh, please,
God.
please make me take damage from this.
This is so at second level, it is 3d6.
So it's 3.
For every
Four.
level above that, it's an additional one. He's casting this spell at 9th level.
Oh god. Okay,
Damn.
so
We
3
want
at
that snow
second.
day.
So it's 3d6 at second, right?
Yes. So
So third,
Third,
fourth,
An extra
fifth,
10
sixth, seventh,
10
eighth, 10.
10d6. Oh
Yikes.
boy, you better believe I'm rolling this on the fucking table.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of
Okay.
dice.
10d6.
Give me one more time.
Oh god.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
Not bad.
Even worse.
that could be
Yeah.
much worse.
Good
You
amount
watch
of
him
threes.
as he conjures up this massive ball of snow. It looks like fucking Frieza's like fucking ball that he does to fucking kill planet Vegeta.
Yeah.
the supernova.
Yeah, it just made all the snow. And Flit, he just yeets this big thing at you, and you take 33 cold damage.
I'm grabbing the ball like Kid Bill, and it just covers me and it whites out. Ah. So here's the fun thing.
It's very similar
I do-
to Piccolo getting hit by Nappa's fucking mouth beam.
For this, why didn't you dodge?
So the funny thing is, anyone who can speak Primordial will hear the elemental say, "I deserve this."
I think a
Well, we
couple of
just
you speak
witnessed.
Primordial. I know
Corey just starts
Hi.
chuckling.
this.
Yeah.
Corey
I
and
speak it,
Corbin
sir.
would hear this, yeah. Planetary annihilation.
Yes.
I see that, and all I can
Fuck,
hear
you're
is
dropping
someone
Snowcovia on
fucking in
them.
my way.
No, Kobe.
Okay, that was beautiful.
Hey!
Paul, you get inspiration for that one.
Yes!
That was beautiful.
That was good. I like that. That is Reno's turn. Is Genia's turn. She, seeing Lily now flat on her back, a massive ton of snow across her chest, she's gonna straight up just like frog splash just on top of you. Just ha! Does a oh my fucking god, she rolled a nat 20.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's it fucking incredible actually. So Lily, you're gonna take 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, so I have a question.
Okay.
Could it perchance be count as a sort of grapple since she's landing on top of me?
I mean, I guess so.
I have my squat nimbleness feat.
Well, this was an attack roll, not a... You would use the squat nimbleness on the next round to try to escape it. But there's only one round.
Damn it.
But you take... I forgot what number... It was 5. 5 points of bludgeoning damage as she just completely just dives onto you. She starts just shoving your body deeper into the snow.
You feel like you just hear Lily's breath leave her body.
It's like an anime moment where like you hit the person in the stomach really hard and the like spit flies out.
Joe, I
Yeah.
see you in my DMs. Stop that.
Listen, I had a very important question, but it's too inappropriate to ask here.
Really quick,
Ooh.
how many turns
None of
are
that.
there before mine?
0, as it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. So I can... Who hasn't been hit yet?
That's a good fucking question.
I want to say
Ravon?
Ara and yourself and Ravon.
Actually, technically, everyone's been hit from that initial flurry from Reno.
Yep.
But in terms of an initiative, Ravon hasn't been hit. You haven't been hit. Diana hasn't been hit. Ara hasn't been hit.
Rovana's adopted brother.
Ron gets the snowstorm.
I see. My little sister has finally come to betray me. I shall remember this, Sarah.
I am getting together the biggest snowball I can and throwing it straight at Rovan.
Make an attack roll.
Fuck.
27.
Roll
Does
your
that hit,
damage
Ravon?
and your sneak attack.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
no.
Why is that in red? Why is that?
Because
Why
Because
is
there's
it
a
sneaky?
one
Because
there.
of the now.
Yeah, there's
one.
one in there.
I will
Wow.
say we're not counting the initial damage, but I'm absolutely going to make you take the sneak attack damage as a fucking, almost like a fucking stab to, like a chop to the back of the neck, Rovan. You feel a single snowball just fucking, you think there might have been a rock in it on accident, just immediately
Oh, no.
connect with the back of your head, just, fuck, like it stings.
Oh shit.
Ravon is slowly stone grinding, turning to Sarah's direction with the words, "Target acquired." It's just being announced.
I fucking love this.
Sarah, you see right here on his shoulder begin to swell in size ever so slightly.
Oh, fuck.
Is that your turn?
I only have the one attack, so yeah.
Okay. Up next is Nexus, who is going to assault the woman who just hit him in the face. That is not going to hit. So he goes to hit you back with a ball of snow, with a lump of snow, but you quickly just like scoop him up into a hug. It's just like, no! I've been
Can
captured!
she suplex him into a snowdrift?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes!
You just throw him back.
I mean, she's gonna fall into it too, so it's
Yeah.
even. But yeah.
But you absolutely suplex this child into the snowdrift.
Hell yeah.
Come here, future king. Wham!
Up next is Corbin.
So I'm in the Dust Devil right now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So could I too make like a really giant fucking ball?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's just gonna he's gonna look right at Corey. I knew this day would come. Finally, we could, like, he's trying to be over dramatic about it. Finally, this had something for this, but then I fucking lost it. Finally, this
A
day is
worthy
coming.
opponent.
Something like
Battle will
that.
be legendary.
Finally, we will settle this rivalry as he's trying to. He looks like he's about to chuck it straight towards her through the devil, but he disappears, appears right behind her, and try to beans her in the back of the head with it.
Advantage.
I just imagine. Oh my god. Can he
Huh?
just be throwing it on both of them as she's suplexing Nexus?
Like as she's suplexing him, he's gonna try to appear like right next to her, and then probably slam it right onto her abdomen. Because I'm assuming it's like you're throwing him back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna try and like dunk it right onto her abs.
Yeah. Advantage. Absolutely.
Grate the snowball against her abs. Like it's cheese.
Oh my god, you could grind meat on those.
This week. All right, so
Thank you.
25.
25 will
Yes.
absolutely hit as you just hitting Corey with the snowball in the center of the abdomen. You essentially push her deeper down into the snow.
Oh, thank God he gave Nexus more cushion.
Is that your turn, Corvin?
He's gonna look towards her, give her a wink, and in Elvish he says, "Oh, don't worry, you're next."
You see her eyes widen ever so slightly. Up
That's my
next-
turn.
Okay. Up next is Diana, who is going to be an absolute winch. Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Corey, you begin to
Yes?
set up, and Corbin, you see this coming up behind you as a shadow looms over you.
Ooh.
Corey, you look up and you see what I can only describe as a tidal wave of snow. As Diana is going to cast Control Water.
Oh shit!
Both of you go ahead and make me dex saves. Nexus is going to be in the midst of this too. Nexus actually passed!
9!
The king.
Damn it!
I'm back. Sorry, what's going on?
I need
Dex
you to
save.
make me a dex save as Diana is casting Control Water to make a tidal wave of snow.
That's 16. Probably a 19 since I'm near Ravon.
Nexus passed, but he is the only one.
Oh,
Nexus
How
rolled
high
a
is our-
16 and has a +1.
God.
Wait.
Oh,
sorry.
wait, you would get the +3
Yeah.
from Rovan, so you actually
Yeah, yeah.
hit.
Damn it.
So you and Nexus see this tidal wave coming in. You both dive deep into the snow so that I take the brunt of the initial impact. Corey, you just watch in astonishment as you. What are your final thoughts as you are drowned in a absolute onslaught of snow? Thank you for posting that gif.
It's
beautiful.
a start.
I
It's a
imagine her
snow
trying to run
nami.
away from it, like screaming, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then like getting her
CG.
feet under her finally.
That is
What
hilarious,
fucking
CJ.
inspiration. Shut the fuck up.
That is
I
good.
love you, CG.
That is good. I love that
Corey, what are your final thoughts before you are engulfed?
I'm gonna marry that woman.
one.
Oh,
As you are
God.
knocked flat, like knocked back once more as you are just submerged. This process goes on for about the next 10 minutes. And then eventually you guys have to start winding down, or so you would think. Until Corey, as you are in the midst of getting ready to throw a snowball at Diana, you feel one hit the back of your head. And
Please
you
tell
look
me it's who I think it is.
you look back,
Please.
and coming down the way, snowball in hand, is Cedric.
The return of the king!
The king!
Little did you know that I was the snowball champion in our last adventuring party, he says, stretching. You all are fucked.
Oh shit, motherfucker.
I look at Nexus, who I assume I'm kind of hunkered near, and I'm just gonna look at him and said, "Oh, he just swore."
He did, and Nexus chucks Snowball at him. I'm actually gonna roll this. That is a 4.
did.
That is not going to.
Aww.
But
That's okay, Nexus. I'll help.
I just realized you wouldn't even be able to see Lily anymore. She's gone.
oh yeah, no. Lily has been completely engulfed. As you guys have been continuous, the snow level has been rising up higher. Lily, you have no fucking idea where Frostbite is anymore. Once that initial drift happened, he was gone. He was lost in the void. But
Yeah.
you guys spend about the next hour or so just fucking having a good time in the snow. Being friends.
Cedric smiles too. Yes.
Cedric has a great time.
Yes.
And eventually things begin to wind down as you guys get a bit tired. You guys are cold. And you all eventually go in for a nice rest in some hot chocolate. That's going to be the end of initiative. Y'all are
Oh, this has
vicious.
Yes.
Survival of the fittest.
Says the one who had my girlfriend crush me.
You're a fighter. It wasn't nothing you couldn't take.
I
Bitch,
am
you
also
tough.
3 foot tall.
It's you tough.
I don't see how that's my problem.
Actually, Corvin was fucked from the start because I have plus 8 to my strength and plus 9. Or that's like my acrobatics, but my dex is 19 and my strength is 16.
Yeah, like believe
you were
me,
fucked from the beginning.
yeah. I have a 14 AC. You were gonna hit me regardless.
But now
Damn.
we find ourselves inside in the one of the living spaces inside the castle. Everyone is now warming up by the fire in big old like comfy chairs or piles of blankets and pillows. Everybody's got coffee or tea or hot chocolate, whatever warm drink you may want. Corey and Diana are over in the cuddle puddle with Nexus.
Give us Cedric.
And eventually, Cedric comes over and he looks at you and he goes, "This is the cuddle puddle?"
Oh yes. We take it very seriously.
I love
Hopefully-
that gift.
As she clinks her mug with Nexus. Don't we?
Yeah. You should join us, Dad. Well, I suppose if there's room for one more. And he almost awkwardly begins to crouch down and get into the cuddle puddle, primarily for his son, as he kind of begins to ensnarl himself in the blankets. And he goes, after a minute, he goes, "Oh, this actually is nice."
I told you. She gives him like the cheeky, just like fucking grins, like, see?
Diana just quietly kind of leans over and gives you a kiss on the cheek, Corey.
No. That's gay.
Hell yeah, it is. Ara leans over to you, Corbin, and kind of whispers, "You know, you are all the wildest group of individuals that I've ever met. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that."
He's gonna kind of just grab her by the waist, just kind of pull her in close, and he's just kind of gonna give her a look. "I'm sorry, what's you the one who usually hangs around pirates?"
I stand by what I said.
He'll kind of nuzzle the side of her head with the side of his head and just kind of cuddle up to her.
Hell yeah. Corey, Nexus begins taking a big old swig of his hot chocolate. And he leans in a bit closer to you and he goes, I'm glad that you're back, Corey.
Aww. I'm glad I'm back too, kiddo. She gives me a kiss like on the side, like, you know, like the temple. That's a good area.
Yeah.
I am anxious to see how your training develops.
Cedric speaks up. Yes, I heard that you have now picked up the sword, my boy. Yeah, I wanna protect people. I wanna do good. And Cedric kind of smiles. You're gonna do mighty great things, my boy. I see that already. And Nexus smiles. And you watch as he accidentally slips and he drops his mug. And it falls to the floor and it shatters. He goes, oh. He scrambles together. And he begins to try to pick up some of the pieces. It doesn't shatter completely, but the handle kind of breaks off from it.
Corbin would
you
try
okay,
to.
kiddo?
Corbin will press to digitate any kind of mess on the floor.
I didn't mean to drop it. It slipped.
It happens.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how many things I've dropped. Usually on me.
Oh, I can tell him.
No, shut up! Shut up! The tips of her ears start turning pink again. She playfully glares at Sarah. You shut your mouth right now.
Sarah's just laughing.
Miss Diana, do you think you can fix it? Diana looks at it, just kind of taking the pieces in her hands. I don't know, buddy. I don't have that spell, unfortunately.
Ooh. But I do.
But Corey does. She says, following you. She hands the pieces back to him to bring over to you. And he goes, kind of just making a small noise. It kind of brings it over to you.
Let me see. As she takes it in her hand, she'll give it like a bit over dramatic, like looking at it like she's appraising like a fucking gem. Let me see. And she'll put it like behind her back a little bit and she'll fiddling noises and turn her back around and hopefully it'll be fixed.
Yes.
If you allow it, Tart, yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's mending.
Is
That's what it's
this
for.
your mug?
Ah! And he excitedly, like, takes the mug and he immediately hugs you tight. Thank you.
Oh, welcome. That's just the beauty of the cuddle puddle. Good shit happens here.
He hugs you tight, and on top of that, there's a warm feeling that surges through your body, Corey. One that feels oddly familiar. As you feel almost a magical embrace. One from a spell that several members of your group have. Corey, make me an Arcana check. With advantage.
Oh? $21. I saw that. You were almost a one,
That
you
was
little
almost
fuck.
a one.
You little fuck. Dice.
Corey, you just got hit with a guidance spell.
She'll look at him, and she'll look at Cedric, and she'll look at Diana. Not worried, but like eyes darting back, like, wait, who did, what? And then
You
she'll
see
start
that
looking to the
both
group.
of their expressions are shocked as Nexus kind of pulls his hands back, and they're glowing.
Corey's eyes just start lighting up. She's like, ooh.
What?
She's really making a pog face.
Corey, Corey Pog.
Corey pog. Hey.
Poggers.
Pog.
The light dissipates slightly, and he looks to you, and he looks to the three of you and goes, "Well, what just happened?" And Cedric speaks up. "Oh, my dear boy, I think you just cast your first spell." And that is where we're gonna end tonight.
Yeah!
Oh shit!
Gods above, he's gonna be a cleric.
One last little treat for you all at the end of the session.
The boy's growing up!
At the end
My
of the
baby.
day, as you guys, and we don't necessarily have to do this now, but I will say at the end of the day, whenever you guys take your long rest, you will find the items Corvo got for you in your room.
Yeah.
So, Corvin, you get your 10 uses of the ruby encrusted chalk.
Fuck yeah.
Lily, you get your +1 shield.
Hell yeah.
Flit, you will get your diamond, your repaid diamond for Revivify.
Excellent.
Nice.
Ravon, you get your diamond as well as a collection of dried meats, cheeses, and bread.
Oh yeah.
Sarah, you didn't ask for anything from what I remember.
Not that I can remember.
And Corey, in your room, you find a collection of mint leaves, ginger, and an herbalism kit.
Yeah.
But thank you all so much for joining us today. This was a fun session. I think. Methinks. But we all
It was
must
fucking awesome.
bid you adieu. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Let's start
Yeah.
with. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. We're gonna start with CG.
Hello, you can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media, but you can find me here every every Sunday for this very stream. You can find me over on Jack the Questionable's channel for Legends of Ambria, and you can find me every other Tuesday for Curse of Strahd, where I will be DMing several fine folks, including a few in this very call.
Hey.
This week is an off week for us, but feel free to join us next week, because if you like princes that may have cleric capabilities, how do you feel about werewolves that might have cleric capabilities?
It's literally a Powerwolf song, and I'm about it.
Holy hot dog, Batman.
All right. Pass it to someone.
I heard Jay Frost go last.
Wait, what are you talking? Ah, fuck my eye.
He's only got 2 of those. Gotta be careful.
I gotta go steal other eyes now. Fuck.
But then he can wear
Wait,
an
no.
patch.
Yar. You can find
Yada.
Yar.
Yada. Wait, does that mean
Right.
Otter goes yada yada?
No, she
Yes.
she says ara ara.
But she's a pirate.
Yari, yari, dari.
Yada yada.
Yara yara. You all are the worst, and I love you so very much.
I love you too. Hi everybody, you can find me at twitch.tv/jfrost747, where this week gonna be doing some more Shiv stream, gonna be doing a couple other things, but not a whole lot. So yeah, make sure y'all staying healthy, stay happy, and just because of that horrible joke, Joe.
Hang on. Oh, wait.
Oh
It's getting
no.
closer. It's getting closer. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. You can find me. You can find me over at Twitter at the Joe Mojo, where I post mostly a bunch of nonsense when I do, and also a bunch of updates for my stream at Twitch twitch.tv/GeoMojo, where I am the host of MNW Firing Line. We had the Nexies this past Thursday. Awards were given. People scared the ever-living fuck out of me, and also we had some real good times. This coming Thursday is going to be a Firing Line show proper. And we are going to be covering the last round of Block A of the C101, as well as Round 8 of Block B. And yeah, so please come by on Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I need to take this and take it, and I need to shove it somewhere. Sarah, here, catch.
Oh dear. Okay. They can find me at twitch.tv/wolfstalker16 whenever I get back to streaming. I don't know when that's going to be at this point because I just applied for my first job.
Woo!
So,
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
yeah, if I get
Nugget
that,
is
my
cheering
free
in his
time.
own way.
Aw.
Sleepy.
You all didn't hear him, but he just started stretching, going.
He should be because the place I applied to is a doggy daycare.
Oh,
Ooh.
what a
Yeah.
good job. What a perfect fit for you. Fuck yeah.
But if I get that job, my free time is going to be gone. So
Fuck yeah,
Money.
it will.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
But also money.
I cry in 10-hour days.
So I don't know when I'll be back to streaming, but they can also find me on Twitter at, well, let me make sure I don't give the wrong Twitter handle, at wolfstalker16. I don't post much, but I am on there. That is all I have. Punk.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't drop it. I'm good. You all can find me
Out
on
of here.
twitch.tv/punkyarddog. Also Twitter, punkyarddog. Instagram. We didn't do
TikTok.
Shokyu Saturday. Shut up. I haven't done anything on there in forever. We didn't do Shokyu Saturday this past week just because I had a big day at work. It was inventory. It was in a warehouse. It was a lot. But we will be doing it again next week. Next week? Yes? Wait, hold on. Yes. And then Monday we will or Tuesday, I forget because I need to find my day off. Monday, next Monday. Oh my god. My birthday's next Monday.
Birthmas.
Birthmas. Paul
Happy
is birthday
birthday.
inspiration next stream.
I'm so bad at keeping up with this, and it's my own fucking birthday. We'll be doing
Nobody
something
let me
special next week for a birthday stream. I will let you know when I have ideas. But yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. I don't really celebrate my birthday too much, but I just want to have fun and do fun shit. So I mean, that's all you really need on your birthday. And now I will pass it to the lovely River.
Hello. You can find me over at twitch.tv/wickedriver97, where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing this week because I'm obsessed with Arceus, but I don't want to stream it.
Oh?
So
keep it
many
for you?
people, so many people are playing it, and it's like everyone. It's so diluted right now, and
I got you.
but you can watch Tart play it. Tart's pretty cool. He's better at the shit than me.
Hey, this is your shill moment. Excuse.
Not my turn. my
Not
turn.
his turn. It's your turn.
If you can't get enough of Curse Estrad and want something to do, I do Curse Estrad on Tuesdays.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm supposed to have it every week.
Where?
Over on my
Where-
channel. Twitch.tv/wickedriver97.
Nice. Good. I was making
Pog.
sure I didn't have to type another channel. Cause we shilling the fuck out of you. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, gamer.
Yeah.
And I don't know who hasn't gone.
I
Tart.
think it's everybody. Yeah,
Oh.
Tart.
Tart! Take it.
Hello.
Yeet.
Oh, thank you for this potato. Ow. Ow.
I am the potato. Wait! Ow!
Well, looks like they've been disarmed.
I will claim the brain cell the hard way.
There can only be
There
one.
can only be one. One brain cell, that is. But hello, it is I, the Mad Tino Heat himself, the one and only Pudding Pastry, your humble dumble master of farting tart. Thank you all for being here today. You can find me here at twitch.tv/fartingtart, where this week we are going to be playing more Arceus. I would like to try to beat the main story of the game by the end of this week. We're gonna see how that works. But yeah, Dying Light 2 comes out this week. I'm probably not going to be playing that on stream because that game is fucking massive. It's massive to the point that it scares me. So we're not going to be doing that. But yeah, you can find me here at twitch.tv/FrankTart, where we're going to do Pokemon. We are going to we got Curse of Strahd next week, and of course we got D&D. Our next episode, episode 71, next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But, yes, I think it's time to raid someone. What do y'all think?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have a few people we could raid. We have the Gumsy kind of guys. We got the Sasquatch Wings. We got the Burnout Vons. We got the Trash King Arisens. We got the Laura Lins. Let's see.
I kind of like Gumsy.
Gumsy.
Go
I like-
see.
What about
Elsie is
uh,
playing Pokemon Legends.
Who'd you got?
I was thinking Sasquatch.
I'm trying to remember who we rated last week.
I can't remember.
I
think
can't
it might have
remember what
actually
I
been
did
Gumsy.
yesterday.
Hold on,
It
I can
wasn't-
think of it. Hold on.
It wasn't anyone listed, I don't think.
7 days ago, we rated Grizz.
That's right.
Oh, right, because
Right.
Chris came back to streaming with the
That's
murder cat.
right. I think I was thinking of the week before that, because we rated one of the two of them recently. I don't remember who it was.
We
I-
rated Gramps last.
Yeah, we
the
rated
time before last.
Fawn.
Hold on. Holmst.
It's a kind of magic.
I know we rated one of them recently. Let me see.
I'm looking at it here in the mod actions.
I know. I'm talking about between Gumsy and Sasquatch.
I got you. Fucking flip a
Gumsy
coin.
kind of guy is the one we rated.
Oh, okay.
So
So
how
it's
about
Squatch?
in that case we go ahead and raid Squatch,
Yeah.
who I
Oh.
believe is doing
Hard Knocks.
HKAW. Yeah, Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard Knocks Academy Wrestling.
Yeah. So go show them a little bit of love. Sasquatch is a sweet old bean. They're not actually old, but they are a sweet bean, and we love them.
They are-
So go show them a little bit of love.
Very fucking sweet.
We will be
Mhm.
back next week with episode 71 of Exilia Regalia. And remember, as always, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and most importantly, you matter. Love you all, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace.